Welcome to Ripper's Resurrected Session 14.
Wow. I missed a few.
You are you were MIA for tax season. So we'll recap. Last time we met, you completed a plot point for a change.
First time in 12 sessions.
It was the Banks affair. You recruited what was his name? Kingston Banks to be a supporter of the Rippers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He had an extensive Egyptian collection. There was an actual obelisk that was destroyed by somebody. You were able to kill those guys. I didn't believe one poisoned himself rather than be captured. And in the end, Banks joined. So it's been almost a month since the Banks affair. You found out the Kingston Banks did join the Rippers as a supporter and was put to work doing some additional Egyptian research. When Harker summons you to his office in the lodge. And it's for the record, it's been a pretty vicious winter. Things have been quiet. You've had some opportunity to study and train at the lodge, gaining much needed expertise and knowledge.
So we leveled up?
Make sure you're level 3. But
what skills do we all
Harker's sitting behind his desk. He rises as you enter the room, shakes your hands and thanks you for coming. Leaning back against the desk, he lets you settle down as he waits forward to stop fidgeting. Sorry.
Fidget spinner.
He's got a little spinner thing.
Yeah, no, they've been banned at the Rippers Lodge.
Okay.
The time's rolling.
As you may have suspected, your initiation to the Rippers has been a bit out of the ordinary, as has been your performance, which continues to impress.
Yes, we're not going according to schedule.
It should not surprise you to know that we do some diligence in whom we select to join us, and have spent some time looking into each of your backgrounds.
Well, we've been invited, yeah.
Looking at Egon, some backgrounds are quite colorful.
Murky.
Turning his attention to Quark, some have some significant heartbreak. To Shepard, others have a great deal of worldliness. Looking at Erling, and some missing loved ones, which we knew about that. Erling's father missing.
Are you trying to get back in? Oh no, she is
right there. Lastly, he looks to Lazlo. My friend, your history holds a great deal of violence, and I'm afraid it has gotten worse. Your brother Thomas was captured by an Ottoman sympathizer, Takas Abel, and is being held captive in his castle.
You didn't pick Zoltan?
Okay, Zoltan.
I would have definitely thought you would have picked Zoltan.
Your brother Zoltan.
Or Balthazar.
I did consider Balthazar. Zoltan was captured by an Ottoman sympathizer, Takas Abel, and is being held captive in his castle. Your father, Vladislav, is attempting a diplomatic solution, but your uncle Attila is putting immense pressure on him for military action.
Wow, they got far.
And your other brother, Balky, is living in an apartment in Ohio.
In Chicago. With his cousin.
I can make arrangements to get you and your friends, if they are willing, there in 3 days' time.
Friends, this is my fight. You may go.
All right, tell us
Good night, everybody.
All right. Viva la Vez over time.
Don't get right. If one of your brothers is in trouble, I'll be there for you to assist you return
speak German as well?
captivity.
So people helps him.
He goes on to give you a little more
The Russian though?
a little background. Takex has only recently taken over for his father, who is killed in action. He does not believe that Takex knows anything about Lazlo.
His name is Takax?
Takacs.
Oh.
Tacos.
Takas.
I think you're right.
He's Swedish? Because you're saying Takax, I keep thinking of Cisco.
Yeah, I know. Takex. Mina has returned to Budapest, so she can make arrangements for you while you're in transit if you need anything special.
Yeah?
Mina.
There was a girl that we knew who was in track. His last name was Takas. And it turned into track ass because it was
Oh, she's
Every- Yeah.
So you have, he's giving you options on how you want to handle this. You can have Jeff completely derail everything. He's doing a great job. So you can go in guns blazing. You can sneak in and try to retrieve Zoltan. The Rippers are willing to set up a diplomatic call if you wish to be welcome there.
Oh, I haven't had a good con call in like 12 hours.
Well, it'd be a diplomatic.
Oh no.
The Rippers are interested in what you do. There is some rumor that Tekic's father had done some experiments with Ripper Tech.
Ooh.
That does not necessarily bode well for Zoltan.
Hmm.
Or any other way you guys wish to enter this is up to you. You could go and try the diplomatic solution. I have now taken the night and given you the choice of how you want to proceed.
I think we narrowed it down to two.
Conference call?
What are you looking for?
And stuff.
We've already narrowed it down to two. One is stealth, and the other is gun blazing. I don't. It's my father Vladislav is the best diplomat in Hungary.
Okay, so.
Well, I mean, like I said, you can go in stealthily as a diplomatic group, representing the Rippers, and then act from the inside out, or you can try to sneak in too. So neither can make that arrangement to have you recognized as a representative. The choice is up to you guys.
We certainly could tread softly, but carry a big stick at the same time.
That sounds like a great quote. No, a horrible quote. From some crazy Westerner.
Every time we go in with our guns blazing, we get into some kind of trouble. We get arrested, thrown in prison.
Every time we go in stealthily, we get into trouble. Except for that one time with the woman.
She might be in
There
trouble
was
now.
that time that Barker went ahead and threatened a man with a knife in a diner. I haven't forgotten that. It's a good point there you've got, Barker.
Shepard.
Oh, I remember that. When everybody else disappeared, I thought we could stealthily make some headway into the basement.
Oh yeah.
I tried to give the secret sign, everybody, but there was nobody around to give the secret sign.
That's right.
Pulling out his ear.
Hi, Grandma.
I don't know. Am I in the wrong diner?
So how do you wish to proceed?
We will support Lazlo. Whatever he chooses, we'll all do the opposite, and we'll be in good shape.
Do you have a method you prefer to use to infiltrate or get in, or?
Is my father still trying to do diplomacy?
As of right now, yes.
I say we go visit them, see if he thinks it's working or not. If working, we pursue that. If not, we stealthily try to get my brother Zoltan back.
Stealthily going with our guns blazing.
Can we help you, Jules?
Diplomatically.
Diplomatic guns.
Going the wrong way.
I have the bigger guns, so I wouldn't do diplomatic.
That sounds like quite a good plan.
All right. Do you wish for Mina to obtain anything specific for you there? If you need it, you're not going to get a tank, but
Oh.
So I have a roll.
you know, if Lazlo wants to make sure he has the grappling hook that shoots off of the.
With pictures and everything.
We don't know yet. We have to see
Every time it's a full page.
where it's being held.
So,
Okay.
but it's not going to fit in the roll books.
Right, that's okay, so I'd say.
Well, Harker makes arrangements for you.
Put it together.
Okay.
A wheelbarrow and a Holocaust cloak.
Have a cover.
I want to throw you a betting, but you already have enough.
I'm not going to deal with the wall
All
again.
right, shh. Turn down the violin, please. We're
You're
recording
the
this.
ones being really loud.
We have two
We're
people on
supposed to
remote.
be.
Jules. So,
'Cause
all right.
it's our birthdays.
Yes.
Your birthday.
Anyway, Jules is here.
Hey, Jules.
Hi!
How's it going?
It's good.
Glad to hear it. Almost done with school. Hang in there. You got what? One more month to go, right?
Couple weeks.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm so envious.
Yeah, no, right? I have a couple more decades. Harker arranges for a trans-North Sea ship.
To get to Turkey?
But you got to go across and then come down. It's Hungary. It's not Turkey.
The Ottoman Empire?
Yeah. Which is the Mediterranean? Black Sea?
Northern Ottoman Empire.
Really, really far north.
You know, I think Austria. I keep thinking of
That's
diplomacy.
That's the only reason I know about where it is.
I'm thinking Vienna area up north there. Anyway,
Borders Germany.
Yeah.
he makes the arrangements.
Bavaria.
You take your ship. Fine. You go down around Gulf.
How many months did it take us to get through Germany?
4?
No, it took you like 3 days.
No, in game or out of game?
Out of game. How many months did we spend?
A lot.
4 or 5 months eating.
I was giving you the benefit of the doubt to move this one along a little bit. So, all right. So you.
So tell us about the ship that we're on. Where's it going to? What are their accommodations?
Okay, it departs London.
Dining plan. What can we carry with us? What are our rooms?
What's his name?
Parker arranges for everything to be transported in
Weapons.
a series of trunks so that it's nothing conspicuous. Ford acts as your
He's in the trunk.
manservant. He doesn't like that.
He's like a page.
Boy servant.
Oh,
Your young manservant.
level?
It's Ford. Yeah.
He's really annoying because every time you ask him to do something, he puts his hand out for a tip.
I invent the lo-fi.
I squeeze his hand.
And he's like, too low. Not fast enough. He's pulling back.
I grab him by the elbow.
So,
Squeeze right in that spot.
a couple days goes by. You make your trip around Spain through the Gulf of Gibraltar,
Down
through
the
the
Danube?
Strait of Gibraltar.
Oh, okay.
Which, yeah?
I thought we were going.
Whichever way you
No,
want
we
to
gotta go. We gotta go. Mayo too.
go.
Trying to remember what else is out there.
Oh, you go to Mayo to
North Sea
Mayo,
to
Mayo,
Mayo.
yeah.
Western Med, Adriatic.
There's a G in there somewhere too. East Med.
We don't have to go as far as the Aegean.
So-
If we can convoy, we can get there in one turn, though.
That's true. Hopefully somebody doesn't break our convoy.
You make landfall. Mina's arranged for transport to the train station. She meets you in Budapest and arranges for you to get the last leg of your trip to meet to Lazlo's home town of.
Purple No, that's Germany.
Cocktoastonville.
Balaclava.
Do we leave that one army stranded in North
Ankara.
Africa?
In Ankara.
Ankara, yeah.
All right, so you've made the
Roll
trip.
For, no, Joel?
I saved you the pain.
Roll for 2 hump pencils?
You're in the vicinity. You're driving.
Let me tell you about my family on the trip. I was the 5th son of Vladislav Farkas, who was a politician in the area. My oldest brother, Andres, he took after my father. All the rest of the brothers joined his younger brother, Attila, as a military soldier type.
Wow, so Tilly's your uncle.
We were not going to
You weren't going to
inherit
inherit
land.
anything.
Yes, we all went
Might as well die
to
trying.
soul. Yes.
Yeah.
Lazlo, did you then have any education, or did you go straight to the military?
Straight to the military. That is my education.
Oh. I thought you had maybe done a little bit of reading.
That was part of the military.
Oh, very good.
I would have thought your
Yes,
father.
this-
I would have thought your diplomatic father might have insisted on you learning how to read.
We are above common thugs. We are officer types. Yes.
You're like Captain America's group.
Balthazar,
Fighting Commandos, whatever it was.
Yeah,
Tomas, and Zoltan. My the other 3 brothers, older brothers.
Have you seen much action then?
Yes, we patrolled the southern Hungary, fighting the Ottomans mostly, the Turks.
How did that go for you?
We were in charge of protecting relics, particular churches. I can't remember the name of the group.
The Rastafarians?
No,
that's-
no. That would be too
Haile
easy, Bob.
Selassie?
No, this is a true group.
Oh.
That
The Bashi Buzak?
the Bashi Bozak. They
Was that your
are.
No.
They were unpaid Turkish army who they got paid by invading other lands and stealing from the people they.
So they were-
Oh, that's right. You were the Farkas Falka.
Farkas Falka, that's the wolf pack.
Oh yes, that's right.
Hmm.
That's who we were.
So basically, you were paid thugs, but you didn't get paid. You
They
got
were.
paid
They didn't get paid. We protected the area
Oh, you were protecting them protecting
from
them.
the Turks. Yes,
Gotcha.
from the Bashi Balka.
The Habibulans.
So me and Ed already made contact with your father. He's waiting for you when you arrive, along with your oldest brother.
All right, so we go in. I introduce everybody.
Hello, hello, my
everybody.
son. We feast
Vladislav.
tonight for you.
Vladislav, father, everyone.
Yo.
You should give me Betty back for that.
Come on, that was not
That was cool.
Very good to meet your acquaintance. Lazlo has saved my life on many occasions, and I'm sorry to hear that your brother is taken.
How is any word about Zoltan?
No word about Zoltan. He has been kept away from us. I have not even heard from him. They will not even allow me to speak to him.
Where are they? Do you have any idea? At the castle of Zuzigating?
Yes, it looks just like this.
Ooh, creepy.
Yeah, I went for creepy today.
That's in the southwest of where we normally.
Like the
That's where
Zohan.
you grew up?
It's right on the border. This guy happens to be a sympathizer for the Ottomans. He's probably just getting paid.
Where's your backyard?
It's pretty spooky. That's freaky spooky.
The way the watercolors are kind of blurred.
That is the area where we saw some things a while back.
We
Have
don't
you-
speak of that.
Have you got any blueprints or something like that that we can see the interior?
Yes, maybe we go to town hall and they have it on.
No, we have nothing other than there's an entry hall, there's a dining room, and an office off to the side. A council chamber.
But look,
I
before
don't
we
think
talk.
in the 1700s they had blueprints. They
Hey,
just built it until they ran out of rocks.
That's what I was thinking.
even if they didn't have blueprints in the 1700s, it's now 1898, so somebody certainly has created a blueprint of the castle, right?
I'm sure that they could
There is not a lot of people in and out of that castle.
Ah, okay.
Nobody ever goes in. Nobody ever comes out.
It's not Willy Wonka's factory.
California of castles.
I remember this place. This place is easy to approach, tough to enter.
Could you draw us? Could you draw us a map of the area?
What are you talking about?
I've once dated a guy like that.
I don't know back then, but I know my brothers in Attila, my uncle, could help us with the layout of the properties of the castle.
Yeah. We have approached on 2 occasions to test their defenses. And on both occasions we were driven away by creatures that belied the definition. This is Attila speaking. They look like wolves but walk on 2 legs.
Oh, the Turks.
The Wolfenjammers.
They look like wolves that walk on 2 legs.
Because
Can I do
Ingrid?
a knowledge and cult check to see if I understand what he's talking about?
Absolutely.
Well, I should do that too sometime. That's me.
Oh, man, I've never heard of such things.
Really? They throw so much better.
They do.
Our fancy poker
Okay,
chips,
5.
Mikey.
5 knowledge and cult.
3, knowledge occult.
They're like real poker chips, Mikey. Casino poker chips. That you can actually throw
Nice,
them
heavy
out
eating
and not have them.
You guys have so many more bennies than me.
Is your birthday too?
There's no accent from you.
Oh, I found the bottle opener.
So Adam, you recognize it as a werewolf or a creature like a werewolf. Do you know of these creatures?
Yeah, I have heard about them, encountered them a few times. If you recall, if you've tested the defenses around the time of the full moon.
I know one was a new moon. It was dark.
That was
That was
probably for the best.
3 days ago.
Oh god, I don't remember my cycles of the moon. Are we on a full moon now, or are we?
They are on a. You know what?
Oh, it's
Honestly,
gotta go. It's gotta
hold on a second. I think I actually have
It's
the
not
full
a,
moon.
you're on a crescent. I just did this in science. You're on a crescent.
No, believe it or not. So I said this is in my notes. This is so dorky. It is early March because I felt like making
Did
it
you
early
look like
March.
the actual lunar charts of the time?
I have a calendar for 1895 that includes the lunar phases. I did. That's just dumb luck that it includes the lunar phases.
Dork. You are a nerd, sir.
It's a half moon on the 4th.
For the record, for the past 13 episodes, I keep tagging our YouTube videos with werewolf, but we haven't yet seen a werewolf. So thanks, Josh. That's good.
It is actually a half moon going to a new moon. So,
That is awesome.
Oh, okay. So we've got like 3 weeks.
assuming the moon sets these off, because he said they've seen them recently.
Well, that's when they get nastier. I'm just making up psycho.
I see.
Tell me if I see that.
You have no idea. You're new at this.
Well,
You're still a novice.
But I have some time.
You have no mice.
I have no mice. That's not true. I'm a doctor. I have ether.
What do you plan to do? What do you?
You think the door for diplomacy is closed?
I fear that the door of diplomacy is just a stall tactic.
How many? When you approached the castle, how big of a force did you bring?
As you're talking to Attila now, just you, myself, and your brothers.
So
We were with for stealth.
Pretty strong.
I
We
was,
went-
I was hoping for a small. I was hoping maybe a bigger force would be seen, a smaller force would be able to get through.
Oh, I see.
If
Maybe
you
we
wish
need
to
to-
enter that way, I would not be opposed to creating a diversion to allow your entrance.
I feel like I saw this on an episode of.
MacGyver?
No, I was gonna say Game of Thrones. Or I could be misremembering.
What do you wish? What have you, Englishmen? You are quiet.
Options.
Well, it sounds like one option certainly is to use a distraction, get in through a side entrance, and then search the castle for as long as we can without being seen. And when the time comes that we are detected, destroy them all until we find your brother, of course.
Also ever available for the site.
Well, I mean, like most typical castles, aren't there like multiple areas that you know you could crawl up from like down below, like where the
Sewer.
waste, yeah, like the sewers.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like we can get onto that crenellated walkway just from the base of the castle there.
Oh yeah, I love rope checks. I give myself a penny for that one.
We've never had.
First, we tie ourselves. We tie a second rope, tie it to ourselves so that if one falls.
We've never had that work out poorly for us.
We have never failed a rope check in this game.
It was a gentleman. It was a new moon just 3 days ago, which means the night skies are quite dark still. I have seen such technologies as the hot air balloons. In theory, we could use a hot air balloon to place ourselves on the roof and then descend from above.
We're not in Paris, my friend.
Good point.
The
I feel in the
the-
spring the winds would be too strong.
the tunnel you speak of, he's looking at Erling, blonde man. Come on, you're Norwegian. You're the only one.
Long hair, blue eye, and I stand out like a sore thumb.
We found one such tunnel. However, entering it, it was barred, and when we did get past the bars, it was a 60-foot climb to the top, amongst moss and slop and other things too vile to talk about. It was definitely designed as a disposal area, and that climbing that up may not be possible.
If you see the light at the top go out, don't look up. Look down.
If it gets dim.
Well then, my friends, it seems like a stealthy approach is possible, but then avoiding their noses may be an additional challenge once within.
Yeah,
Does it look
Yeah,
like
you-
a cloudy night?
you will have to attack from downwind.
There's no moon. It's almost a new moon, so it's cloudy or not, it's still gonna be dark.
Which probably hurts us more than them.
Any chance of a lightning storm?
There's always a chance.
We can conjure one.
There's always
Is
a lightning storm.
there any possibility of simply calling the authorities and asking the local constabulary to assist us in retrieving your brother?
This,
Who am I kidding? I'm just kidding.
he is the local constabulary.
You are the brute squad.
I am the law.
It is his domain. His demesne.
Hmm.
We are going
Well
to
then, it sounds as if we could use a distraction, come in through the tunnels, and then scour the halls of this castle searching for your brother.
Let's kill every werewolf we see.
Have you talked to King Franz Joseph? Could he send any help? in the area?
There's a recent Ottoman push that he is being forced to address now. So he has no additional forces to send. It is only, in his view, it is only one man.
Hey,
But
just
it is
as
our
a side
brother.
note, I mean, before we go storming the castle,
Is your oldest brother?
Have fun storming the
No.
castle.
did we stock up on things that'll kill werewolves?
Mina's a couple hours away. She's offered to get you whatever you need in a
Okay.
reasonable timetable.
Could you get us silvered weapons?
You have some.
We have some silver weapons.
We can get silver weapons here.
They're used to silver weapons there. In fact, it's hard not to get silver.
We have no
weapons.
weapons that are not have some silver.
Just in case.
I'm thinking silver bullets wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I need some ammunition for my pistol and my rifle, which I will now be able to use.
Or perhaps some silver machine gun bullets.
Yeah, I was just saying, do you have a Maxim machine gun by chance?
So the stealth is the solution. Is the choice.
I take a diversion, stealthy entry,
Yeah.
and once we are discovered, we wreak havoc until we find your brother.
Yes.
That's interesting. I would have thought you would have gone a different route.
Gone what?
I thought you would have gone a different route.
You know, we know it's going to end in combat eventually. We're just trying to eliminate some of the upfront combat. Why fight your way through
No,
everything?
but you could have gone in on the diplomatic thing and then snuck around a few nights and explored the castle and what you
It
lay
takes
land.
too long. His brother was in trouble. We gotta see.
Yes.
All right.
It's been a while since the group has gotten into a fight.
That too.
Alrighty, so I am going to draw a card here,
Uh-oh.
and the higher the card,
Is that a friendly deck?
Oh, you
That's
guys
what
look at
Jim
that
would
side.
say.
No, you look at the other side.
the higher the card, the worse the weather is.
Oh.
Aces are hard.
Yeah, is ace high or low?
The sea was angry that day,
Uh,
like an old man returning soup
Ace,
to his
ace,
belly.
ace. I'll leave it to your guys' choice.
What's that?
If I get an ace, it's your call.
And Joker
You guys
is a
can choose
hurricane
what-
or a tornado?
I don't think you have either in those area in that area.
Torrential downpours.
As long as Jules gets to pick it, then fine.
Come on, King.
I'll pick. I won't pick.
Don't you have work to do?
I'm done. I just finished. I literally just
It's
finished.
easy sneaking.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We want it to be that
Remember
way.
when it's lightning outside and they're at the library and the guy's staining books?
Boom!
I just watched that clip on Friday. They're talking about it. Jules. You guys want Jules to pick it?
Spot.
Yes!
This.
Yeah, yeah.
You want the top or a random card from within the deck?
Whatever Jules picks.
Our weather girl.
Our math whiz.
Looks like an 8.
It's a 7.
Like
All right.
an eight?
It's overcast.
It's overcast. It's
20% chance of rain.
Occasional clouds.
yeah,
Moderate humidity.
uncomfortable humidity just because I said so.
Plus one to fatigue for all of you.
All right, so The plan is set. Tell me you're all equipped with adequate silver bullets.
I have no idea why I'm going on this mission.
What if his brother's a mess and you didn't
Oh,
patch him
that's
up?
right. Okay, good. Thank you.
Ripper tech.
Oh yeah, we can get some werewolf parts.
All right, Attila.
What are you taking for? Are you taking a hand weapon as well as your bullets?
There's probably at least half a dozen Frankensteins in there.
That's true. And then I haven't made any of them. Mine are all back in Berlin. I mean,
I
They're
have my
probably good
silver
quality
tipped flail
Frankensteins.
Okay.
you're right. I didn't make them.
and my pistol.
I mean, you assume you're going to walk away with whatever silver tip weapon you choose. So if you want something specific, you want to trade your flail in for a sword, Jeff.
Yes.
Make your choice. Get your silver tip weapon that you're probably going to have for a while. No, it can't be a silver tipped whip.
If we make it.
Damn. Yeah, that's true. We could TPK.
That'll be the end of
Yeah.
that. So Jeff, silver tipped
Sword.
longsword, saber.
Medium.
I don't know. I really hadn't considered a melee weapon.
You're more of a rapier guy, small,
Yeah, okay.
concealed.
Yeah, right.
And a couple throwing knives.
It's your hometown, so yeah. Shepard,
Along with plenty of rifle and pistol ammunition.
sure.
I've got a silver cap on my baton.
Ooh.
And some silver bullets
There you go.
for the Derringer.
Preferably lots. Say lots.
Hork,
Is there something like an axe or a hatchet? That seems like that would be kind of a cool thing to have in one's belt.
in this case, I'm giving you your choice, and you'll
Okay.
get to keep this. Consider it your leveled up gift from your GM.
The
He looks in the castle armory and happens to find an old axe that seems quite dull, but when he cleans it off, he sees that there is actually quite a sharp sheen to it, and it seems to be silver as well.
And say the line.
Uh,
Come on, Gimli, say the line.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be,
And my ox. Oh, fine, I'm gonna take it.
I was gonna say that's not Gimli. That's villager number 2.
Mikey.
Comes on my shield.
I'm gonna go with a couple silver daggers.
Okay. All right. So Lazlo leads you guys into the woods. He knows the land fairly well. He's comfortable.
And
Guys.
silver doctor bag.
guys.
What?
Silver doctor bag.
Any idea where you're going?
Shh.
We can continue on. Oh, we didn't play a plan.
What? I
Attila.
didn't hear you.
Send 2 groups, 2 small groups. One on each side. We're coming the back side in the middle.
So with like
Almost a little bit closer than a triangle.
isosceles.
Yeah.
So are you on the picture? Where do you envision you coming in? Because obviously you have to climb the hill and then climb into the castle.
I'm figuring Attila comes from 5 o'clock
Where's 12 o'clock?
and 1 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay, so the right side of the map. Right
And
side of
then
the
we
picture.
come in from 9 o'clock.
So
Okay.
coming down the hill.
You're coming in straight from the left.
Yes.
To that. Okay. I have no picture for the inside, by the way. I looked. I didn't have any time.
I looked.
There we are. Well, actually, I
Thousand
can,
candles all
come
the
on.
time.
So you're going to come in from here.
From the left. From the left.
So you're targeting that area.
Yes.
And you got him doing one down here, and one in the back over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Technology's cool. All right. The
Good plan.
is there a set time things are supposed to happen? Everybody's supposed to get into place at a certain.
Yes.
Sundown.
You finished it up?
Ford takes a pair of silver knives in the sleeves.
Knives in the sleeves, excellent choice.
No. More like the guy from Conan the Destroyer, the Weasley thief.
Oh, been a long time.
But he hid it in his sleeves. So and he has the pistol that he's been learning to use.
So I think the proposal is something along the lines of perhaps the allies of Lazlo go straight to the front door armed with torches, pounding and making noise and demanding that they speak
I
with
don't
the
think they
owner.
get that far.
Maybe your father makes that attempt as a diplomat.
3 layers.
Mhm.
Father goes in and pounds on the door and says he wants to talk. He's the diversion for the 2 forces that are coming in from the sides, which is the diversion for us to sneak in the back door.
There you go.
There's a diversion for the diversion.
Exactly.
What if they
They'll never see that coming.
bring him in?
We're gonna go out. We're gonna risk it. Go out. We'll take him on the way out too.
Good luck getting your brother back. I'm going to bed now.
Good luck getting me back.
It's
Oh,
okay.
that brother?
It's okay though. It has a lot
You
of
can,
brothers.
you can,
go back-
you can leave him
We go
there.
back to London.
I just feel the love of my family. All right, so your father makes his way to the front door.
As far as if he can't.
He gets to the guardhouse. He makes his noise. Attila can see the torch from where he is, signal. He starts his group in. Your brother, Balthazar, leads the other group. They can, Attila's giving them some sort of signal that they can see. Time goes by. Every minute seems forever.
Now we go. We approach stealthily,
Cautiously.
cautiously,
Quietly.
cleanly, so they can't smell us.
All right, give me a stealth check. Give me a group stealth check, so
Okay.
we'll average it out.
What's
Oh.
Mr. Moran's?
Kangaroo.
Oh boy, stealth, huh?
We will average the groups out.
Give me some.
By the way, when I leveled up, I just decided to take my D4 vigor and put it to D6. That seemed like the
Oh, I
best.
got a 1.
You got 3 in it. Oh, you got no.
Yeah, I got no stealth.
You have
I
no
don't know if
stealth?
it's worth re-rolling.
You got a 3. I don't know if it's worth 3 rolling.
I'm gonna give Lazlo a +2 because this is his country.
Oh boy.
You spent time. You spent time there.
Ouch.
It's under your chair.
Perfect. I don't have to reach for that.
Okay.
Oh.
Good night.
Nice sweetie.
Oh,
Good
I
night.
gotta get past the door again.
Just slide to the right.
Oh.
Good for the average.
We're gonna be okay.
Yes. Benny, well spent.
Oh, and every time I spend a money, it's a +2. So that was 16, 17, 18, 19,
21.
20, 21. -2 because it's untrained.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think with a 4TN that you guys should all roll ones. Well, that'd be critical failure, so I'd have to disqualify those. But the average, I think, is going to be okay. Jeff,
5.
Joel,
5.
Mikey,
6.
Bob.
2.
I think we still hit with a
We
raise.
got all the way inside.
Egon picked you up, dusted you off. Quick trip on route down the hill.
I'm glad I told you exactly where to walk.
You listened exactly and did
I
exactly
did.
what you were told. Better than he did it.
It was one of those rare moments.
You hear combat in the woods. Off to the side, you hear. That was quick.
I grabbed the charger for my Kindle, but not my Kindle.
That's kind of a problem. You can't see your father.
First world problems.
You can hear at least one. You hear some howling. You hear gunshots out in the dark.
Happy birthday.
But nothing comes to see you.
See you soon, alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, my roll of 1 confirms that nothing sees you.
Better.
Glad I spent that penny.
I must go help my brothers.
Not that
No.
one, though.
I don't know.
You
Sorry.
gotta say no, you gotta help your other brother out.
No, you guys will help your other brother out.
I must go help my brother.
No,
You gotta.
hold on, stay. No, you cannot go. We are here to save
Zoltan.
Balthazar. Zoltan. Balthazar can take care of himself.
He's gonna kill his other brother, Daryl. All right.
That's what you get for sitting next to Paul Lock.
You manage to.
It's kind of hard not to do around.
You scale the hill. You're at the bottom of the wall of the castle now, so you are
No, nobody. Did anybody bid us farewell when we
right
went?
there. You're right there.
Because I mean, somebody had to say, Have
Fun
fun starting
storming.
the castle.
We use our
Oh.
grappling hooks.
I need Ford's gold
Ford's
wall.
with us?
Yeah. Somebody's got to keep you out of trouble.
Is there any obvious way in at this point?
No, it's a wall. It's designed not to be scared. It's designed not to, it's a defensive mechanism.
For secret doors.
We start to climb. We need to throw grappling hooks.
Do you not see the wall?
All right, grappling hook. I got.
It's a throwing skill.
Anybody have climb wall skill?
I do.
Climbing is a skill that I don't have.
I've got throwing and
Assassins.
climbing, so I'm good.
I told Josh the last time we tried to stealthily enter the castle, it did not go well for us.
All right, Mikey, throw my rope for me.
All right, I'm gonna throw the rope. $13.
So in Mikey's experience of this,
He throws two at once.
no, he takes your grappling hook, he wraps it lightly in cloth, so that when it hits at the top, it doesn't make nearly as much noise as metal on stone.
Mm.
That's only because you rolled so well. You feel it's a good bite, and that you should be able to make the climb. Did you not the rope too?
Of course, every 3 feet.
Adam still can't make it.
All right, every 1.5 feet.
And you guys know the last time that we actually used grappling hooks on a castle, I think, was the Assassin's Knot, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
How ironic that it was a knot.
It didn't go well.
It did.
It did
Torch
not
with 6 skeletons.
Oh, God.
All right, so what's the plan for scaling the wall? It's a good 30-foot climb.
I
think
mean,
I need to go
basically, in
last.
general, we had 0 skills with ropes, so
Well,
Does
it's climb.
anybody have any climbing?
I do.
Okay. You go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a +1 for having knotted the rope. So you
And
get
we
a
hold
three.
the bottom tight
Yeah.
so it doesn't swing back and forth. That should help out the people ahead.
No pressure, Mikey.
He never has pressure when he's rolling.
15.
So Erling looked at you guys. He climbed the rope, careful to put his hand midway between each knot. He didn't need the knots
Without using his feet.
without using his feet.
Just, he was like under the
All right,
giant.
Lazlo's going next.
This guy could win a few prizes.
Is there a rope tied? Did Mikey bring a rope up with him? Is there any kind of assistance?
I hope.
I have my rope. I have a rope that I have personally that I
Oh,
would
so
have
you
brought.
tied around my waist.
Well, he can help you so you don't fall if you slip.
Let's do that.
All right, so you now have a safety rope on you.
Just out of curiosity, does anybody else have ropes, or is it just Jeff and I with ropes?
I think we all brought some rope.
We don't need to
Okay.
roll 50 ropes though. We just have the one.
I
No,
bought
I-
steel cable.
I rolled a 5. -2 is a 3.
Plus one for the
+1.
knots.
+1 because of the knots is
Ooh.
a 4.
Ooh, just
So that
made it.
doesn't even include the rope.
Right.
Fuck.
So Lazlo gets to the top. Jeff and Lazlo, Erling and Lazlo will give me a notice.
7.
Erling,
4.
4.
My first roll of the night.
That's okay. Erling already. You're on the top of a wall. You can look down. There's a courtyard. Off in the distance, you can see torches. Probably Attila at the 1 o'clock range.
Okay.
You definitely hear some activity in the castle. You're not sure if it's coming towards you or not. If there's a guard, making the rounds or what. So, next steps.
Let's get somebody else up here and I'll keep watch.
Just another side. What I'm standing on is there. Am I just standing on top of a 30-foot wall? Do we have to climb down the other side, or
It's
is there like a parapet area that
a
we
walk.
can
There's a
walk on?
walk. There's a walk.
Okay.
It's about 4 feet wide. There's a railing. No, there's not.
Just like the Assassin's Knot.
Yeah.
All right, you throw on your safety rope. Who's
We're around the
third?
back of the castle.
Who's next? Shep?
Shep, okay. Shep will climb.
All right.
He has no climbing skill.
So,
D6, D4, and hope for the best.
D6, D4, D4, and D4. D6, D4.
Well, no, D6 and D4, yeah.
-2.
-2.
4. 5 -2 is 3.
+1.
+1 for the knots.
Is
It's
4.
4.
4. So Shepard drags his old man carcass over the wall.
Why are you panting so much?
I got rope burns. I'm panting. Ford scurries up next.
I've been doing this since
What?
Mom, I had the
I rolled a 5 too. Only skill.
Convenient.
He's a half monkey. He's a 15-year-old boy. He's half monkey.
Yeah. Alright, I think I'll go next. I think I might be a little better at this than Erling. Yeah. -1, -2, +1 is a 4.
Man, you guys are
Wow.
That +1 is enormous.
Yeah.
Holy cow! As Egon is halfway up the wall,
I have my doctor's bag tied to my belt.
a man comes comes around the corner. You know, there's a tower. He comes out of the corner.
Oh, okay.
He sees you.
I rush at him.
Does he recognize you? You recognize him?
He just looks like a basic thug guard.
One of your friends? One of your great grammar school friends?
The
9.
These are the days I miss being a ranger.
Yeah.
you gonna rush him?
Daggers, don't you?
You gonna throw something at him? What do you?
How far?
You're the one on guard.
How far?
Call it 20 feet. It's a dark night, so he didn't see you. He wasn't looking. He was half asleep walking
You
his
could
arms.
make that in a second and a half easy.
Before he yells?
Just, yeah. You can make it, and that'd be the worst of it. If
I'm
this is
charging full blast with my sword out.
All right. Mikey, Erling is holding you. Is pulling Egon up still.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shepard is.
Yeah.
Can I run, throw a knife, and charge?
You can run and throw the knife, but if you try to attack, it's a multi-action penalty, and it's -2 for everything.
For everything?
Yes.
Including the knife?
Yes.
Yes.
It'll be part of everything, wouldn't it?
You can walk and throw the knife, and there's no multi-action penalty there. Or there's no penalty there.
No, if he walks and throws the knife and tries to stab him with his sword, that's still a multi.
Do you have the throwing skill?
Oh, I missed the second bit.
No,
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
throwing, actually. Shooting, tracking, survival.
It's not. You're shooting. If you shoot, you're giving away your location.
Yeah.
Oh, so you could do this. You could do wild attack, and then you can throw the knife and do an attack. You'll take the multi-action penalty, but then you'll get the bonus on
If you
wild
still
attack.
have to run to get there.
Yeah, well, so there will be an additional negative
Yeah.
to that. But it would still offset some of those penalties, and you could try to Benny it if you really try to make it happen.
You could run and just try to bull rush him off the ledge.
I can always drop Egon and I can assist.
Mikey, Benny.
I'm going.
That would be the post strength or
I am sprinting at him with my sword out.
All right, you do get.
I'm gonna rush right into him. If I have an option, I'm gonna stick him with my sword.
Right in the lungs.
Pointy end.
Yep.
That's using some more strength.
All right, give me your, I guess, fighting.
Four.
Okay, so he has a parry of 6. So your sword is ineffective.
But is he, yeah, never mind.
I'm trying to figure out how to make this work. If you want us, I will let you spend a Benny to also get the bull rush in. We're using a Benny for not soaking wounds or re-rolling.
Yeah. Creative use of bennies.
So that's a post strength check. Actually, I would almost say that'd be your strength against his agility. That might be a better.
Yeah.
2.
Or whichever's the better. He could
I don't
just
think it's going to matter.
pull him off with brute force. Or...
22.
So you snapped
you
his
the
neck
Benny?
as you knocked him. You hit him so hard.
Go ahead.
He rushes forth. He lowers. He swings.
Spring forth for early protection.
he swings high. The guy puts both arms up, knocks the blade away. I lower my shoulder, hit him right in the solar plexus, lift up, and throw him over the wall of the.
He doesn't even have any breath to scream as he
Yeah.
falls.
He doesn't even get to scream because there's no air in his lungs.
Yep. That's great.
And
So all there is a thump.
we're on the high side, so he has a farther.
Oh, you knocked him on the outside?
Yeah.
Convenient. I guess when you roll like that, you can do that. I almost feel like we're just doing fate.
You ever hear the sound effect when a Disney character gets thrown off a ledge? You hear "Wahoo!" like that thing. That's
Yeah,
what
right.
it is.
Does he stop in midair and say bye-bye before he goes down?
Yes. Or he doesn't fall, and then somebody hands him a book on Newtonian physics and gravity, and then he reads it, and then he falls.
Or he just sticks a toe out from the cloud.
Yeah, that's right.
Feels around, looking for the ground. It's not there.
Alrighty then.
Bye.
Hurry up the rope. We still got at the bottom now.
I think it's just Erling or
Kirk?
Quirk.
Yeah, you know how this is gonna go. Me and rope checks.
You just gotta hold on. We can lift you
I was
up.
gonna say, yeah.
Okay, here comes the
climbing. You got us climbing up as the body goes by.
Here's the untrained climbing check, and I rolled a 2.
We're gonna lift him up though. He just has to hold on.
You
Wrap
tie the rope
it
around
your
him.
waist.
I've tied it around my waist. Should I benny it?
No, I'm going to say you don't fall.
Okay.
Here's what I'm going to say. If you don't make it, you're gonna take a what's the word I'm looking for? Not a wound,
Fatigue.
Shake him.
a level of fatigue.
Or he can just hold on to the rope when everybody else, all the strong men can lift him
Rope
up.
burn.
Maybe there should be a strength check to see if since I did fail, can they still hold me? Maybe that's the way to go. I'll take a little
How
bit of
about
fatigue.
this? How about this?
We're like negotiating my penalty.
No, I'm trying to make it realistic and fair. So
Without screwing us for the whole adventure, because the level of fatigue is as bad as a wound. Except that it can't be healed.
yes.
It's actually kind of worse.
So all right, we'll let them catch you. They pull you up. You have a nasty rope burn all around here. Mikey's hands, Erling's hands a little bit too. And you were the last one. Aren't you the stealthy night guy?
I have no climbing. I've got stealth, but I have no climbing.
So,
Everybody's thinking climbing next time you level up.
Right.
Climbing or throwing.
Should have used the knots.
just like
Even with the knots. That was the Benny of the night right there.
I don't know. I thought turning my 1 into a 18 or 19 was pretty good.
It was,
That
but
pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't a 7.
but that's what Bennies are for, to do stuff like that
Cool
too.
Stuff.
Yeah, that's trying to
I
encourage
just do
them.
that every time you do it.
Yeah.
So all right, so you're on top of the castle wall. It is, what time did you start? 11, 12, 1?
Late, yeah. It's dark.
Is dark. Is really dark. You know, there's a little crescent moon. The cloud
let's
goes
split
by
the
and
party.
makes it darker.
Have half go this way, half go that way.
I don't know.
A
Hey,
third,
we have
a
5
third
of
go
us.
that
We
way,
go in a
third
lot
go
of
that way, and
directions.
third stay guard.
I mean,
Yes.
it's pretty dark. There's a few torches down in the courtyard. You know, I wouldn't call it dangerous to walk on the ledge you're on, but if you're not paying attention, it could be.
It's a good thing people don't walk this all the time and never fall.
Where's OSHA?
All right.
A handrail. How hard is it to put up a freaking handrail?
Left or right?
We go towards the high part of the castle.
You climb between the two towers.
Oh,
No, you climb closer to this. Okay, you head to the right, back toward the two towers.
We head to the closest
Good night.
window,
7.
Yeah,
All right.
'cause I got a shower. So
which is
Well,
your bedroom.
what happened today?
Yes. Did you make the bed? It's a game where, she's gonna be laid up for a couple of days. Do the sheets. Gotta make the bed.
Oh, yeah.
And it's,
So go help her for 1 minute.
you want a hand quick? Would you like a hand?
That bed is impossible to make now.
We had because of this mattress.
And I would say 2 people making a bed is about 7 times easier than 1.
Yeah.
All right, excuse me for a moment. You gotta go get it downstairs?
Yeah.
All right. I'll be there 1 minute.
Yeah.
So you make it to the top. You head to the right, which is the direction the guard came from. You make it to the tower. Well, the guard posty tower thing that he came out of. There's a ladder up. You can keep going, or you can keep going straight. Yeah, this is going to be a maze of a. Tell me what you're looking for. What your intent is? Are you trying to get to the top of the tower? Are you looking to find Tacticus can kill him? Are you looking to find your brother? Upper, lower, level, lower. What are you looking? Where are you trying to get to?
I heard lower.
Why don't you guys discuss that?
Upper lower. Okay.
Why don't you guys discuss that while I help my wife and be the good husband?
Of course.
I think this is kind of Lazlo's territory, right? So hopefully he's going to guide us a little bit here as to where he thinks we need to go.
I think we need to get my brother first,
Yeah.
and then stop Tacticus.
And then kill everybody we see.
Which brother?
Tiberius?
Zoltan.
Zoltan. That's right.
Alki?
Calzone?
Oh, so while we're waiting for Josh to return, Jeff, you got any stories that nobody would ever believe about your family members?
Listeners are waiting.
You know, I texted Josh a picture of what I found. Just like bowls and plates, and he was supposed to share it with Adam, he never did.
He probably did, I just don't remember.
Hey, if you got it, you can put it up onto the camera. We could all see it.
Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, by the way, Adam, I have read another book that I think you would enjoy. Actually, the first two. And maybe it was Mike that mentioned this a while back, but there's somebody who's done a book about a guy who's pretty much an engineer and a geek. He's attending a sci-fi convention. He's got a software company that has just taken off, and he's just invested in a cryogenics thing so that if he dies, his head will be frozen, and maybe one day in the future they can restore him. And as he's leaving the sci-fi convention,
Are you sure it was a nerd at a sci-fi convention, not a cartoonist?
he gets hit by a car and he dies. And when he awakes, it's 130 years in the future. And the series is called the Bobiverse, or We Are Legion, We Are Bob.
We are Bob.
And his name is Bob, of course. And he is the first artificial intelligence. And what they want to use him for is as a von Neumann probe with the capability to self-replicate out in the cosmos. And it's really funny and it's clever, and we see what happens to Bob, and pretty soon Bob starts making clones of himself. And then it gets really interesting. And there are two books. The third one, the final in the series, is actually going to be coming out in August. And if you have any interest, I can let you borrow my copies.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be interesting.
It's a very quick read. You burn right through it, and it's really funny. Like he makes one copy of himself, and of course he's a Star Trek fan. In fact, I think his second ever copy of himself. And they are like, well, we can't call each other Bob because that's ridiculous. So, new rule: any copy needs to come up with a new name. So his second copy is like, oh, I know what I'm calling myself. And Bob's like, what? He's like, Riker. He's like, number two. He's like, yep, number 2. Oh, something came in, Jeff. All right. Oh, and I see it's video. So you guys tell me, if you look at my screen, how this is coming across here.
Did you video in portrait?
He did. I think he did.
If that's the case.
It was straight down, so there was no left.
You couldn't
right.
have turned it sideways.
It wouldn't
I see the
matter if I
problem.
turned it sideways.
We did the color run with Josh and his family a couple Saturdays ago. And if you're not familiar with this, this involves traveling to a local mall, getting up very, very early, and then having strangers throw colored cornstarch dye at your face as you walk for 3 miles. And I realized it's kind of like training for girls for like clubbing and raves. It's like what you do before you can qualify for that next level.
Is that the rainbow run thing, Bob?
Sort of.
Yeah, the color run.
Color run, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Where it comes out looking like a rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you scaled the wall, you made the turn, you got into the guard area, corner tower, whatever it is. Where are you headed? Up, down, left, right? What's your goal?
I feel like we should have talked about this while he was gone.
That was kind of the intent.
Do you think they would have him at the top or in the tower or at the bottom in the dungeons?
I do not know.
I believe your father gave you some intelligence around this, yeah?
Yeah, he is in castle.
Erling, did you or Quark or anybody, did you happen to hear where we thought in the castle he was being held? Because I swear, I think it's just too big to send.
I'm gonna do a notice check
Yeah, I didn't get it.
It's sitting in his outbox. Would fail to send.
to see if I hear anything up above, to see anything around the corner, if it's lit, if there's windows I can see through, if I can see where more guards are coming from, where they would be most heavily trafficked, kind of thing. Not 11.
11. So, if you hadn't rolled well, I'll tell you this now. I come out in a minute. The towers look dark. There's obviously some action in the courtyard, particularly since there's some activity outside now. So you see a couple guards going to and fro. I mean, it's obvious there's quite a bit of structure in them, in the hill or mountain or whatever you call it. If you hadn't rolled well, Ford would have said, "They put princesses in towers and bad guys in the dungeon.
So we're
Captured men go in the dungeon.
He is
Princesses
lightest
go
of
in the
us,
towers."
lightest loafers of us, but
What was that? What? No, what is that?
he is lightest loafers of us brothers, but we shall go downstairs. Let's
From
go
the
down.
mouths of babes.
All right, I felt bad. I really wanted to have a map for tonight. I just couldn't find anything in the 15 minutes I had to find one.
No worries.
I am going to take Adam's phone away, which is actually
It's
Jeff's
my
phone.
phone.
I know.
It's a,
It's an iPhone with the more GPs. But anyway,
which one of these videos is it?
so you descend down.
3 dots.
You're probably a level above the courtyard at this point. There's a lot more activity as Attila's group has started to draw people out. They must be giving it their all, or at least giving them one hell of a chase, because there's definitely more activity. It does appear to be limited to humans. You don't see anything like the wolfman he had described.
we'll stealthily go down the ladder and around through the shadows.
Okay, so that would require a stealth check. Are you entering the castle proper, or are you just trying to skirt the courtyard and find another way down? What do you...
You said there was a ladder.
The ladder brought you down to the courtyard level,
I just sent it to everybody.
Okay.
so we can watch that later.
Yep.
Because I can't show it on the screen.
It's later. Oh.
It won't show on... I don't have a good way to put a video on Roll20. So...
You open up
Just put it on the screen.
your Gmail.
Roll20 is what's being read.
That's how we're broadcasting that. So the ladder, you've gone down a couple of levels. You've done a little exploration. The castle is not that occupied from what you can tell. You found some empty rooms. You're the last ladder before we get down to the courtyard level, the main level.
Still pretty dark in the courtyard.
There's a few more torches. There's men. There's horses. That's another giveaway that there's probably not a wolf type person there, since the horses are well behaved.
The horses are not whinnying and they're not nervous, so there's probably no werewolves in the courtyard.
Oh, they've been trained.
Who asked
Or
you,
they're
Claude?
werehorses.
Horse wolves? No.
Yes.
Before I forget, Amanda texted me. Gary has a grinder polisher for us.
Oh. Is it wet?
Want to send the attachment.
I mean, it's got to be wet.
So I sent it to you.
We're gonna stealthily go down the ladder to the last level.
To the courtyard.
Guns drawn, ready to shoot if we get seen.
Gun, sword.
I think
Sword.
guns.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
I need some stealth checks.
Thanks.
Name.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
5.
I don't know if that's appropriate, but that's the best I could come up with.
That's appropriate. Oh, you got a Twizzler.
I'm having a rough day.
Ooh,
I got a 7.
6, 7, 8.
Joel's busy exploding. Quirk, you gonna try that again, or you gonna stick with your 3?
This is a group stealth check, or will Joel's massive roll
this
account for
being
me?
a more populated area, everybody's gonna pass it.
Okay, I'll burn a Benny.
Joel,
Down
you
to
got
2.
17.
Wow, very impressive.
He's gonna use the ladder.
I exploded. Got a 10.
I was the worst at a 5? Oh man.
You went first.
I was in a rush.
All right, you guys make it down into the courtyard. You're moving from shadow to shadow.
Why are we in the courtyard? Why
Because
is
we
it-
want to get to the dungeons. We have to go through the courtyard to get to the
Don't
dungeon.
we have to go through the castle to do that?
Well, the way down to the main floor was through the courtyard. So,
There's horses in this area.
yes.
Is there hay? Is there?
There's some hay. There's a stable. There's the main entrance. There's some side
Are
entrances.
you thinking what I'm thinking?
That didn't work.
Hey!
It didn't work in the assassin's now.
Oh, well, we should light it on fire?
Yep.
On our way out, maybe.
No, cause create chaos now.
Yeah, burn the castle down.
Let everybody know where we are.
It's made of stone. Sorry.
We'll invent petrol, crude oil refinement. Soak it in kerosene.
You have your ether.
Little stone roofs.
Oh, we can grab a torch, throw it in the fire, or throw it in the hay. Stay in the shadows. It could have easily happened in the.
Hubbub.
Oh, yeah.
The very calm hubbub that's not happening right now.
There's activity. Most of the nobody's absent. Most of the soldiers are wearing some type of, I won't call it a uniform, but they're all dressed similarly.
So they're not quite ragtag.
Correct.
They're all wearing white t-shirts with pale denim jeans with pegs on the bottom. It's very embarrassing. They all just chose the same
Yes,
exact outfit today.
The shirt says "I break for no one."
Yeah. And
I howl at the moon. I howl at the moon.
And they were all arguing. No, you go home and change. No, you go home and change.
Matching swatches.
And crunchies. It's crunchies.
And they're all wearing members only jackets.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, they all look like guys from Game of Thrones. So you can't tell them apart.
Oh. So they're all gruff and beards. Got it.
All right.
If we start a fire, the light from the fire could make us easier to be seen as well.
Okay, so, for the record, you're in the main courtyard. You see at the far end is the main entrance. Your father's further past that. He never got to the main entrance. You came down sort of in the middle, maybe a little more toward the back. The back opens up to the Great Hall. There are several other side doors and passages off of the courtyard. Why is something running on my machine?
Video?
No, just a random DOS window showing up.
Oh, I love when that happens. You know what I usually do when that happens? Reformat.
Yeah, we run a little malware tonight. A little malware bites. So you have options there as far as what you're looking to do. Are you trying to get back to you want to try to get into the castle proper? You can head back toward the main
I thought we were heading for the dungeons.
You probably have to go to the castle proper to get to the dungeons.
Okay. It's tough because there's no map.
Yeah, I know if I have a map.
Then we're gonna head back to the castle proper, and we're gonna see if we can find a way down.
You each have a hall. You go into a storeroom and there's 6 Holocaust cloaks.
Now,
If
we
there's
only have
only
a
And one
wheelbarrow.
wheel, but there's only one wheelbarrow and the wheel's broken. It's really just a barrel.
What to do?
Now, if only we had a giant.
I am the brute squad.
All right,
I'll feast the
you head back toward the back. There's doors that head into the main area of the castle. There's other smaller ones that kind of you think may scooch around. So I assume you'll head into one of those versus.
I want to scooch.
You want to scooch?
Wanna scooch, baby, scooch, baby. Sorry.
All right. You enter the castle. It's dark, like underground dark. Are you just gonna feel around and grope your way
I
through?
grab
I
the
think
torch.
there's a torch
from
inside.
outside.
All right. One of the Egyptian ones where you get the big pot,
Oh, yeah.
big Egyptian battery. Anyway, all right. You grab a couple of torches.
It's a half a watt light bulb.
Yeah.
Which has a. Oh, it's better than that.
We try to hide them while we're out in the open.
Yeah,
and
so
then-
we'll describe your process through the castle for me. How you're approaching corners, intersections, your noise level, your stealth. Are you looking to fight? What are you exploring?
We are keeping the torches at a minimum.
Okay.
So the backmost person holds the torch. I'm holding the torch.
Well, I mean, like you're not turning it upside down to get the full 100% torch effect. You know what I mean? Like maybe just you get that partial lit, holding it kind of behind you as you're going around corners,
Peeking around corners.
peeking around corners, stealthily going through, but obviously holding a light. Okay, for now.
Okay. Are you looking to kill anyone?
Checking in rooms, ready to fight as we enter.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna roll. No, you guys are gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a D8. I'm gonna roll a D8,
I roll it.
and
I didn't touch
you
it.
need to beat me twice to find that. Every time you fail, something will happen.
Wait, why is Jeff rolling this and not Mikey?
He's in the lead.
It's my birthday. 1.
3. No, something happens.
Nah. Could be nothing.
It could be. We could be opening Al Pacino's.
In all seriousness, Jeff, did you actually just roll a 1 on your first roll?
Yeah, I got it out of the way.
All right, good.
He got one of his ones out of the way.
All right.
I didn't even know Al Pacino had a vault. That's amazing.
Mikey didn't even know the D8s had a 1.
Mike
I thought
Michael
they were
always likes
all
the
eight.
dragon as 1. He just counts that as another high number. All right, you take a wrong turn. You end up in a small a side entrance to the main throne room. There you hear somebody not quite as high pitched as Ford giving orders. You're guessing it's Terex, the person in charge of the castle, the owner. Was that your brother? He's berating some guards. He's it sounds almost like a child yelling at people. You know, somebody's spoiled, used to getting his way. Why haven't you caught those guys yet? Come on, everybody out there hunting that guy down.
This is pretty fun. He's actually 12.
I want to kill him.
We could kill him. Okay. Well, you're.
That's good. I instantly don't like this guy. That's
And
good.
you take a quick peek. There's probably 4 or 5 guards there. There's another older man there. The guards seem to be giving him, what's what I'm looking for? Some respect.
The old man or the kid?
The old
The
man.
other one.
The old man. And
So there's
the
only
old man
4
is,
to 5 bots.
the old man seems to be trying to reason with the kid. Oh, maybe he's the regent or something like that. You know, the advisor. The kid wants nothing to do with it. I want them all killed or brought in. I need new experiment. We need new blood. We need new subjects. So bring him in alive or dead. I don't care. Because if it's not them, it's gonna be one of you.
How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 4.
I don't know if we can take them that quickly. That we
There's 4 guards. We all line up
we're
with
not,
shots.
not plus 4. Not plus 4.
I can fight.
Quirk whispers, Lazlo, do you want me to bind them?
Ooh, but that doesn't bind their tongues, does it?
It prevents them from moving. No, it does not bind their tongues.
We could easily find out where my brother is.
Or you could use it as a bargaining chip.
You missed the point what Jeff suggested, Bob.
I didn't hear what he said.
We could find out where my brother is.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Options.
Sleep, Dana.
I say we strike.
Stealthily or guns ablazing?
We stealthily blaze our guns.
A surprise
line up our
attack, of
shots,
course.
aim for a round.
No, you're hidden right now. You can peek around to see, but you're not going to get a name. You're going to step out and start firing away.
We leave our torches in the hallway.
We could douse the torch.
No, I want to come back and use this again, but
We can light them again on the torches in this hall. Or steal a torch.
There's a couple empty spots. All right, what's the word? Jeff's torn. Bob says, take a vote. Bob, you say gun blazing?
I say sneak attack. Yeah, guns blazing. Leading with
The
maybe
two
a little
opposite
bit of.
and diplomatically.
So basically, just turn the corner and start firing.
We get into diplomatic melee combat.
Melee combat guns blazing stealthily.
Parliamentary order of law, motherfucker! Bang, bang!
Your brother, Lazlo.
All right, let's.
Are we trying to keep the king? Who are we trying to kill first? All the guards? Alright, so everybody take a guard. 5 of us, 5 guards.
4 guards. 4 guards, the regent, the king, which you've seen. Well, I should say the king, but the kid.
Okay.
So you've seen at least 6.
Kill the guards to do the old man. King ain't going anywhere.
And hey, Josh.
Yes.
Before the fight begins, I'm going to use psionics to increase or boost trait, and the trait that I'm going to boost is my psionics skill.
Not shooting?
And then, nope, not shooting. And then, before you guys begin, if you allow me to go first, then I'll start with the entangle, which will be on steroids.
I like this idea. I approve.
You approve?
That's good, because I don't think he's asked. I don't think we know about his psionic skills at all. Except that all of a sudden we couldn't move one day.
So here's the roll to boost psionic skills, and I rolled a 7. So I think that is, I don't know if that's a hit with a raise. I think that's, you got to get 8. That's 8 is a hit with a raise, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that's all right. So psionics goes up by 1.
So
And it'll be like
just
that
out of
for-
curiosity, Bob.
Say again?
Just as an aside,
hmm
you could try to read his mind before you guys ran in to see where the brother is. I mean, you have options there.
Agreed, but we haven't fought anybody in like 3 sessions, and it would be, if we take out these guards, we don't have to worry about them later.
This is not a video game where they keep.
Well, it could be. We
Come
don't
back
know.
to this area. There's fight. Look, there's 4 guards here.
How many stormtroopers were in the Death Star?
Again.
Luke is a mass murderer. We know.
Oh, that reminds me. What's the internal temperature of a tauntaun?
Oh, come on. That was mine. Good.
Lukewarm.
Oh!
You can have that one for Friday.
I literally used that one the other day.
Did you?
Yeah. Really? You know, Roll20 sucks now for free pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I wonder about, Josh? Like some of our prior campaigns, I grabbed a ton of art. So I wonder if the art from the prior campaigns still is there, or if it's been disappeared from old campaigns.
They want you just to buy their stuff.
Mm.
So I'm just picking random things now that I can find here. Alright, that's that one. And
They're so much bigger than we are.
I don't know why they're so much bigger than you are.
You can scale it though. If you click on it and then grab a corner, you can make it,
Just gotta
you
go
know,
with
as
the cards.
small.
Yeah, this is purely about the cards right now. So this is the soldier. This is the
This is Joffrey.
show name plate.
It's gonna be Joffrey in a minute.
Oh wait, does that mean he's gonna get poisoned?
Maybe with a silver tip bullet.
Alright, you guys still don't see the names. I don't understand why that is the case. And
Because I think you have to assign the cards. Don't forget to put Joel on there twice.
thank you, because I forgot. Alrighty, let's see if I can remember how to do this now. We select everybody, and then we say
Deal cards.
no. First, I have to add just the initiative order.
Oh,
Add turn.
jeez, Josh.
Well, it's nice to everybody coming.
Here's turn order. I got it.
Oh, okay. No,
Not bad, not bad.
And I really did name him Josh. I don't, there's a bug now because I see their names, but you guys don't. And I even clicked the part that says show nameplate. And now we miscellaneous by card suit. Oh, that's a deal. We don't do this that often anymore.
I know.
Playing a show, shuffle, yes shuffle, deal. Deal one card. All players deal cards to turn order items. Done.
You got 10 out of 5, so at least you don't waste too high of a card. Joel.
Sort by card suit.
Hey, not bad.
Well,
Well, I mean,
First,
that Josh was able to
that's
make
actually horrible.
Do
That
we get a
could be
surprise
worse.
round? Do we not?
I was gonna say, yeah, I guess, is that after the surprise round that this is the turn order, or do they see us coming and they get to counter our initial attack, or how does this work?
Well, the soldiers are last.
Are they?
Yes. The regent is first. Then there's shepherds. I don't get to go first. Then there's Joffrey. Attack X.
So
Then
without Joel's 2 rolls, the highest card we would have had was a 6.
Yeah, and Joel's 2 rolls, he takes the lower of the 2. The 2 cards. Because he's apathetic.
Our high was
He
a
was gonna
6.
complain about it, but then he realized he didn't care.
Out of 5 people,
Come on, guy. That was worth it.
our best was a pair of 6s.
Yeah,
You begging for money, pennies over there?
totally.
Is it ignorance?
I
or
missed what you said.
apathy?
I said Joel was gonna complain about having to take the lowest card, but then he realized he didn't care.
All right. The regent sees you come out. He's not able to act, as far as you can tell. Bob, did you wish to do anything telekinetic before you went out?
Well, yeah, after boosting his power, he wanted to, entangle them with his mind before the fight started. Like,
Okay, I'll let him act. You guys can come out as part of that, and then we'll go to the initiative order.
Okay.
Is that fair? All right, so you cast your entangle, which I thought you already rolled, though.
nope, the first roll was just to boost my spell casting, to boost psionics. So that was a boost lower trait.
Okay.
And now here comes the entangle. And the entangle is,
Oh boy, we have to review how this works.
Well,
I think I got.
That's with the increased die size?
Did it show up? I don't see
Yeah,
it
you
on
got
my
a 3, dude.
I got a 3.
Yeah, you rolled
I'll use the last of my 2 bennies and re-roll that one more time. That was a critical failure. Jeez.
Yeah, and it does show up with a D12, so.
So it still was not great, but it was a 10.
Yes.
That's.
All right. So how does this act?
Oh geez, it's been a while. Hang on. I think I emailed us.
What are you again?
Entangle.
It's my turn.
Starting up with entangle.
Dragon's breath.
Okay, so
Details of entangle.
it's a medium burst, Josh. It's a 4-inch diameter circle, 2-inch radius. So that is 24 feet
Just
Yeah,
let me
burst.
go, what am I gonna do?
And it's ranged,
Yep.
so it doesn't have to get us. And then if you catch them, it's your psionic skill versus their agility.
Yes.
Initially.
And then after that, it's a TN4 for strength or agility.
That's exactly correct.
I have the cheat sheet.
There you go.
I put it's a OneNote.
So you have to do an agility check for your characters.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So for Takex or Joffrey, as you guys wish to call him. So I have to beat your 10.
But actually, because he's got an edge, that when it's an opposed psionics against psionics, he gets an extra +2. So for their purposes, it's a 12.
Okay. My 5, which while a good roll was not adequate.
Well, it keeps it from being a hit with a raise.
Yes. The soldiers. 6. 11.
Ooh, that's still a hit.
Still hit, but not with the raise on that guy.
Well, I rolled the soldiers as a group. Is that a problem?
Oh, okay.
But it just means that they still rolled lower than a 12.
Barely, but yes.
Wait, the first one was a 7?
The regent was a 7. I mean, Joffrey was a 7. He's tied up.
Oh, that is a hit with a raise. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Soldiers are hit but no raise.
Are an 11, yes. And the old man. He's unaffected.
Okay. Wow, he's a quick old man, isn't he? So then, I think then for the people who got hit with a raise, which is just Joffrey, they can't use any skills that involve agility.
Right.
And then, and then they'll have to roll a check next turn.
Correct.
But the person who just made their save without the raise, then I think they their pace is reduced to 2, and they can take agility actions at -2.
Okay. And the guys who failed just regular, the guys who rolled an 11 out of your 12.
That's what I just described. Pace is 2.
I thought there was something else I'm reading with a raise. Oh, and the other guy's unaffected. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Joffrey, no agility.
Yes.
The guards, agility -2. And agility stuff -2. Pace is 2. The regent is unaffected.
Okay. Right. The regent goes first.
I don't know. Is he him? Is he the ace?
Yes, he's the ace.
Yeah.
He.
Oh, sorry. One clarification. Pace is -2 for the soldiers, not set to 2, and -2 to any skills that involve agility or strength.
The regent. How do I describe it? He points at the guards. He mumbles an incantation.
Oh.
And they begin to change right before your eyes into wolfmen.
Oh.
You're all going to have to give me a check for oh shit, because you're seeing it. You're seeing joints popping, things moving underneath the flesh, hair growing out, muzzle elongating.
That's a vigor roll?
No, that'd probably be...
Spirit roll.
That's a spirit roll.
What if I have grim fatalism?
Which is?
It says it's a +2 to occult knowledge because I'm not used to this kind of thing.
So you're...
Well, you might be used to this kind of thing.
So you get +2 on your roll for this.
This is vigor?
This is spirit.
Spirit?
Spirit.
6.
So you are unaffected by this.
It's not an 8, Adam. That's an 8.
Looks like you guys enthralled. It's a different kind of distraction.
17.
You guys are going to be... He's taking notes. Shepard?
The same way as the skill check.
Yep. Straight up spirit. Jesus, you guys are just rolling up the zoo tonight.
10.
You're
Apparently our time in the Rippers
I've
has
seen this stuff before.
hardened us to this kind of
Early,
thing.
what do you got? Spirit check.
Wow. Oh, that's Mike.
Let's see the fingers going.
21.
Much like Egon, you're like, that's pretty cool.
I'm like, that is awesome. As I'm pulling out my pistol to shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
Bob, you're up. What do you got, Quirk?
I rolled a 5.
Okay, adequate enough to not shit your pants. You only peed yourself.
He just came out of me.
4 happens to the best of us.
Joffrey, you call him Joffrey. I can't stand it. It's just like he starts screaming for them. Kill them all! Kill them all! He's of absolutely no use. He has no ability. He's fumbling with a gun. He has no idea how to use it.
Oh, he's also mentally entangled.
That's right. He can't do anything anymore.
But he can scream and yell. I think.
He can scream and yell. Erling, you are up.
Just so you know, Josh,
He
can
can
try
Is he gonna check now?
you can try to free yourself as your action for this round, but he already has taken an action, so technically, if he tried to free himself now, it would be at -2, and his initial action would have been at -2 as well. But the guards as well, same thing. They can try to free themselves this round as well on a strength roll at -2.
The guards are out for this turn because they're transforming.
Okay.
That's their turn. I mean, they're gonna. It's freaky.
No, it's wonderful.
All right, Erling.
I'm going to assume that at this point, and the amount of time we've had, that I know that we have to wait for a werewolf to finish the change before we can kill it.
You have no idea of that knowledge. You have no idea if that's true.
Okay.
This is your first.
So I'm gonna pull out my pistol and shoot him.
Double tap.
Sure.
Can you double tap? It's a 6 shooter.
Are they? Yeah, 60. It's not.
You can double tap at Deadlands at the same time period.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think you can, Bob.
Atlanta was 1895, so
Right, but can you double tap?
I didn't think you could double tap with a revolver. I thought it had to be a pistol.
that's what I thought too.
Let's just go with one in case we don't wanna abuse the rules. So.
Well, you also don't want to run out of bullets too fast.
I have lots of bullets.
Yeah, but your gun only holds 6.
That's true. But I'm a speed reloader.
Oh,
I
do you have that?
invented the first speed loader for revolvers.
Yeah, I don't think so. Nice try, Ted.
I'm gonna shoot once, but because I don't know if double tap's allowed. So
That's fine.
I throw my pistol, aim down on the creature, turn it into what I believe is a werewolf, and I squeeze the trigger.
Shooting roll of?
Now, did you do that on the inhale or the exhale?
10.
Well, we
With a
were
raise.
just shooting, so it's just
That's
TM4.
with a raise.
Yeah, to hit with a raise, you get an extra D6 on your damage.
Okay. I'm at close range, right?
Close enough.
I just want to make sure that you're using the range thing properly.
I just looked it up. It's got to be a semi-automatic weapon to double
Okay.
tap.
That's what I thought.
11.
11. So he has a toughness of 6,
He is wounded.
so he goes down. There, Mooks.
Okay.
First one is down.
Mid transformation.
Yes. Actually, there's actually werewolf and wolf man in here.
Really?
Yes. So a wolf man is those affected by werewolves become wolf men.
And then they transform into werewolves.
I guess so. A werewolf is a little outside your league right now.
Good thing we got the drop on these guys.
All right, so Erling is gone. Lazlo.
I'm gonna shoot the closest guard.
All right.
What's double tap give you? It gives you.
We don't double tap.
We can't have double tap.
I'm gonna shoot.
No double tappy.
4.
That's technically a
That's
hit.
a hit.
Wow.
That's 1d6.
2.
The other one's a
13.
Drops another one.
1. Nice.
Mike, where'd you shoot yours?
What's that?
When you shot yours, where'd you shoot him?
I just went chest.
In the head?
Okay. You blew out half his head. Jeff blew out part of his chest. Different guy.
Oh.
Next up,
What parts can we get?
Shepard.
So I can walk up and take a big swing with my baton.
You can do that. Or you can shoot. You have a revolver too.
Yeah.
Do you have a revolver or just a Derringer?
I have a Derringer.
I thought we traded that in a long time ago.
I
Yeah.
thought you had a revolver
Yeah,
in addition to.
Yeah, probably.
Yes. Your choice.
Hello, kitty.
No,
You do have silver tips. That's kind of useful.
Silver what?
Well, his baton's got a silver sheath for it too. So
Now, I presume this is a supernatural creature,
this is a supernatural creature.
so I get to take advantage of my righteous fury,
Oh, nice.
So are you using the baton or the gun?
the baton.
Okay. So that's a fighting roll versus his parry.
Yeah.
This is parry at
Can
while
use
it's
a
in the middle
Benny.
of transforming.
Reroll.
What's their parry at while they're in the middle of transforming?
I'll make it bonus.
Get another Benny.
But do you have the line?
Ammo.
What are your edges?
I have Elon.
So it's +2 on that second roll. Does that help?
That's more like it.
Okay.
So it's 11 plus 2 for the Elon.
Okay.
That's 13 versus his parry of 6. So that is a hit with a raise.
Hit with a raise, so you get an extra D6 on your damage.
And I got +1 in my strength for the righteous fury.
Okay. So yeah, it's just whatever you're rolling, you add an additional 1 to it, and you have.
You should have your baton, which is probably D4.
Oh, D4, yeah.
You should have your strength, which is a D6. Then you get an additional D6 for hitting with a raise.
I got a perfect score. 2 6s and a 4.
Oh.
Wow.
Keep going. I mean, he's dead right now, but if you want to keep going just to see what you get.
All 3 of them.
Yeah,
Those
let's see if
explode.
we have a record.
Those all explode, yeah.
You might have a ricochet. Kill a couple of them.
Another 6.
That's 16 plus another 6 is 22.
5.
27 plus your, so like 30.
+1 for the
So plenty.
+1 strength.
Plus the others.
Yes, plus the others.
So about 37. I love bashing people's heads.
Apparently you
and
do.
that's what it cost me 2 bennies, but
Do you want to get the description or should I?
Last time you bashed somebody's head, and you did
Oh,
a really good job too.
Shepard takes 2 steps, starting with his left. I've been waiting all night for this, you lousy dog-faced. He gives a like an uppercut or
Roundhouse.
Like a roundhouse.
yeah, thank you. Roundhouse meets him square in the back of the head, swings him back toward him. The head.
He's
knocks
mid-transformation. The bone must be stretching or something back there.
Ooh.
The sounds are sickening.
The sounds are sickening over the sounds.
The sound of
sickening sounds of.
we haven't heard since the breaking of chicken bones,
Joffrey screams,
and
just totally scared out of his
and
pants.
everybody shares in a slight splatter of blood on their faces and on their hands.
Is Joffrey shaken?
Intimidation roll. A lot of pee just came out of him.
we may have progressed past Pete for him. All right, Quirk.
That's him.
Well, I think Quirk's gonna produce his pistol and take aim and fire. Is there anything cool psionically he could do? He could use his last round of psionic boosting to increase somebody's ability.
You've taken out 3 out of the 4. I don't think there's that much need.
Okay, yeah, he'll fire a third and see how he does. Let's see. And that is a shooting skill, and what is shooting? Oh, shooting is not, it's just a d6, eh? You know what? I'm going to increase somebody else's skill. Lazlo, I'm boosting your fighting skill.
If you hit or if you miss, I can take the shot at the remaining guard, and if you hit, then I can go up and secure Joffrey.
Oh, okay.
Or
All right.
Joffrey's.
Or should I just boost your shooting skill to increase your chances?
I'd rather have 2 shots at somebody than 1 good shot. I think we're better off having more potential dice rolls.
But your shooting boost will last for 3 rounds.
Yeah, my shooting's not that good. This combat isn't going to last beyond this round.
All right, okay, I'm firing. Here goes. 11. Got a slightly good roll there.
So that is a hit with a raise.
Yeah.
Okay, and the damage is what, 2d6?
2d6 plus a d6.
Assuming you're shooting with a pistol or a revolver.
Yeah, revolver. 3d6, a 4, a 2, and a 5 for a total damage of 11.
11. So he's a toughness of 6, so that's a hit with a raise. I mean, that is, that's a kill.
It's a kill.
So you managed to plunk another one. Obviously, they were not up to the task. If I had done a regular werewolf, they were toughness 8. That's a whole different game.
Yeah.
They would
Very
have
shredded. They would have tore you to pieces.
very lucky.
Fourth guard goes down. Egon is left. Joffrey is a blubbering idiot in complete shock.
I will.
And the old man who can transform them is still there.
Close the door and run away.
No, rush to close the door if there is one.
Or I could just run up and try and tackle and subdue the regent.
That was your choice.
He's an old man. How difficult could this be? What am I? Okay, so how do I do that?
You're just trying to
I'm
oppose
trying
strength?
yeah, I guess.
You saw me do it, right?
Oh boy, my strength is a 4. I try and do my Lazlo impression.
Good luck. I'm trying to find I improvise this counter a little bit, so I'm trying to find a good person for him to be.
I think I should re-roll that one.
That was quick.
What's that?
That was quick.
Yeah, well. Yes!
It bounced out, but it was close enough.
Can you give that back? Jeez.
All right.
I
I
mean,
got stats for him now.
Oh, there it is.
One more of this.
8.
8 against his.
It's just opposed strength, right?
Okay. He is a wild card.
Oh.
So he gets 2 dice. Ooh, a 6 and a 5. 11.
The old man has a 6. Alright, so I guess I bounce off of him?
He pikes you and tosses you to the ground.
That's agility, it's not strength.
All right, so
I should just
soldiers
shanked him.
are gone, and I redeal. Your cards a turn order. You are up again.
Oh.
Maybe you can get up.
From your embarrassing where the old man tossed you to the ground.
Alright,
I just shoot him from down here, and I shoot him in the knee.
They're pretty close.
yeah. I guess I could pull out my pistol at this point. Would it be a penalty to try to shoot him with my rifle?
Yes.
Alright, I'll just shoot him with my pistol, motherfucker. Cursing in German.
I don't understand.
What's my shooting? There we are, yeah. Ooh.
You're going to kill him before you do anything cool with him.
7.
7 is a hit.
Actually, you are sitting on a boatload of pennies, though.
Yeah, well, actually, don't forget, he's a wild card, so actually going to take 4 wounds to kill him.
Okay.
4.
4?
I'm sure I didn't even hit his toughness.
You did not meet his toughness.
Bob, why didn't you boost my shooting?
Joffrey?
Yeah. Joffrey is paralyzed beyond the capacity for rational thought.
Well, you can try to save against that paralyzation.
No, he can't.
Okay.
He's paralyzed beyond the capacity for rational thought. He's completely. I should make you know what? I should give him a.
Save versus entanglement.
No, say he's gonna make a spirit roll to see if he can overcome his.
Terror?
Yeah.
It's not the vines. It's not the
No. From what he's seen, he's
turning into the werewolf.
he's over his head. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
He's gonna get a knuckle sandwich in a bit.
Okay.
But don't worry about the old man who just like handled me. Yeah.
All right. He raises his hands. Darkness seems to fall, just pull in and form a ball in his hand.
Joffrey or the Regent?
The Regent.
Oh, okay.
Darkness comes out of the corners of the room, creating a spear in his hand. that he launches at you in a blast of shadow.
Ooh.
You missed the term blast.
Well, I'm on one side of everybody in here.
Ball of shadow. So Egon is not inside it. Everybody else is. Shepard, give me a roll on evens you are and odds you aren't. Because everybody else stayed back and shot.
Yeah.
So they're all in one area.
I'm with that. I'm with it.
So evens you are in the ball, odds you are not. So you are not. So you escape the ball, the cloud. A ball of shadow drops down on top of Quirk, Lazlo, and Erling. The area of effect is a medium burst template. The targets within the blast suffer 2d6.
Mm.
So I need to. I guess I need to successfully make a
Spellcasting.
yeah. Spellcasting D8. 5. You wild die.
I think that's considered a hit.
Yes, it is. So, Erling, Quirk, and Lazlo. Eight. 14.
Oh boy.
17.
I think 17 damage.
17 damage.
Kind of wish I'd saved some bennies now.
Okay.
You have to like do something now.
I'm gonna have to do some saving.
Quirk. We'll start with Quirk. 17 damage.
Okay, that's a vigor check, right?
No, that's well, oh yeah, to soak.
Okay, so we're gonna try to soak.
So you got to spend a Benny.
I'm gonna spend a Benny. I only had 3 tonight, right? So
You
I'm
have
out
4
of
because you've been using your accent, so I gave you the 4th.
Oh, okay. So I have
They
one
haven't
more
been using
Benny
it tonight
for
though,
this.
so I don't know if he's gonna get it next time.
All right, here's the vigor check. And I rolled a 4.
The lowest you could possibly roll.
Yeah.
I know.
So he soaks 1 wound.
Yeah.
I soaked 1 wound.
Okay, but how many did you get for 17 damage?
That's not going to help me because that's 11 extra. So it's still.
What's your toughness?
Toughness is 6. Oh wait, with armor, with the leather jacket, is it? It's 7.
7 should be +1.
Okay, because vigor d6. How do you calculate toughness? Have I messed this up?
No, you're fine. That's what I have. I have the same toughness 7.
Okay.
So it's just shaken then.
It reduces me to shaken.
No, you took 11 damage.
Wait,
It was 17.
your toughness is an 11 with the soak roll.
Oh no, my toughness is 7.
Oh no, your toughness is 7.
And then I roll the soak roll of 4.
Yes.
So he takes 1 wound. He had 2 wounds.
You would think, well,
He
yes.
soaked 1 wound.
So you have 1 wound. So every roll you have is a -1 right now.
So do I burn one more Benny to try to reduce that penalty, or just
It's
leave
not.
it?
It's not cumulative. You would have to roll an 8 or better to soak both wounds.
Yes.
If you roll a 4, you still only soak 1.
Yep.
Just so you know.
I think I'm gonna let it stand, and I'll take the penalty.
The death side.
Yeah.
Erling, you gonna soak or take your 2 wounds?
Erling has the toughness of 7, so he has 2 wounds, so he's going to have to try to soak one of them at least.
All right. So Benny. So Bob, you
Good
got
luck.
1 Benny.
Yeah, spend my Benny, down to 3.
Down to 2.
I give everybody a +1 to shaken.
That matter.
Command.
Well, let's keep that in mind.
I rolled an 11.
Ooh,
Mike rolled an 11.
nice job.
So he soaked both wounds.
He soaked both wounds.
He's not shaken.
He's not shaken. So
It was
Erling took the blow in stride. Lastly, Lazlo.
What's your toughness?
5.
Oh, you need to give me a Benny first to pay for this.
Well, assuming so your toughness is a 5.
Yeah.
So just want to make sure, Adam, is that because I had a total of 18 with my toughness that I soaked both?
Yes.
No,
No.
I was totally doing that wrong. It's just that you rolled for every 4, you soak a.
For every 4 above your.
No, just for every 4, like you took 2 wounds.
Yeah.
You're now trying to soak wounds.
Yeah.
So it's
Right, so I needed to be above an 8.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll.
So
You ready to
wait,
get-
your toughness is a 5. So you have 3 wounds.
Yes.
17, 16, 15, 14, 15, 12.
Well, the first one takes you to shaken. The first 5 takes you to shaken.
Well, no, just meeting it takes you to shaken. So yeah, because they all had 2 wounds. He has 3.
All right.
Why do we have a 5?
Because you don't have armor.
Even if he had armor, because his vigor's less. What's your vigor?
6.
Yeah, their toughness is a 6 because they had armor.
Their toughness is a 7.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh, yeah, that's right.
his
I
should
have
be
a heavy
6.
jacket if that helps. It says
Yeah, if you have a heavy leather coat, then
So
I
his should be
believe
7.
most
He
everybody's
should match your vigor
base.
plus the 1.
Half your vigor, right? Or whatever. I forget what the hell it counts.
Most everybody's base toughness is around a 6 based on those pre-gen characters that I looked at.
Yep. I think his toughness would be a 7 as well, with the leather
I think
jacket.
it is as well.
Yeah.
All right, so your toughness is a 7. So you have 2 wounds.
Wait. Your vigor is a 6 or an 8?
6.
What's your vigor, Bob and Mike?
It just increased the D6.
6.
Okay.
I think your toughness is your die type.
I thought it was half your die type plus something.
All right, well, we can revisit later. Let's just get through the.
Yeah.
You have the. Adam, there's 2 instruction books right there. Take care.
Adam, I built my character off one of the base characters in there. The only pre-gen character that doesn't have a toughness of 6 or higher is a clergy.
It says it's 2 plus half your vigor.
Yes, that would be 4. So you guys should only have if your
Yours
vigor,
should be 6s then.
Yeah. Unless
So
yours is
I'm a
5.
6, not a 7, because it would be a 5 baseline, and then the leather jacket is plus 1, putting me
Right,
at.
so you should be a 6. Mikey's should be a 6, but he's soaked enough that it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. So we
Bob's
should.
soaked the 1, so it doesn't matter.
Well, it's no, because it was a 17. 17 minus 6 is 11. 4, 8. That's still only 2. Okay, yeah.
So
The jacket helps me against darkness?
yes,
Sure.
Okay. We're not gonna.
it keeps you warmer.
It makes you look emo, makes you look dark.
Jeff exploded,
Oh boy.
11.
so he soaked them both too then.
Just roll well. I don't know what the.
All right, Quirk, you're up. So nobody has hurt the regent yet.
Not yet.
Quirk is shaken because he still has that wound.
Yes,
So you
Yep.
want to try to recover from shaken.
and that's
That's a
your
spirit
turn.
roll.
Yeah.
When my next turn comes up.
-1 for the wound, but +1 for command. So
It was a lot.
yeah, so you're rolling even.
Is it the 4 there?
No, he's rolling again. It's a spirit check this time. Is that your cat, Mikey?
Whose chair?
Yes.
You sound so happy to have a cat.
Yes.
Starling can hear you, can't she?
Probably.
I could hear you, can't you?
Starling's passed
Oh,
out
wait.
in the row. Come on, Bob. What do you got for us?
Oh, I thought I didn't know it was back to me.
Yeah, you have your shaken roll here. So you're doing your spirit.
Isn't that shaking will happen at the start of my next turn? Aren't
It is
I
the start of
shaking
your
at the end of the
It
turn?
is the start of your turn.
Oh, it is. But okay, got it. So shaking is spirit. Here we go. And I rolled a 1.
You
Bob?
could spend a penny and it'll just get rid of shaken.
No, I'm not going to spend a penny. I have 1 penny left. I needed to save my life.
Look in the right hand column, the chat column. Everything in a red box means Bob rolled the minimum.
I know, right?
I should give him the pity penny.
But to be fair, it's not as bad as it seems because you roll 2 dice. It's one of your 2 dice got the minimum. Right? So not as bad. Except that spirit chest that I just rolled, both of them got a 1. So
It's a critical
yeah, that
failure.
would do that.
Yeah, you should take a wound for that.
All right, Lazlo.
I'm gonna shoot at the
The regent.
this time.
But he's got information.
3.
That is a miss. He looks at the clock.
Game theory.
5.
That's a hit.
It's a hit.
2d6.
9.
So a toughness of 6 leaves him
Shaken.
shaken.
You can spend a penny at any time to get rid of shaken. You can do it right now if you wanted to.
Yeah, I can.
Since he's about to get attacked. And it makes him easier to wound if he's already shaken.
That is true. I'll spend one of my stack of pennies. Technically, I should have about what, like 5?
I think so.
I think I get 2, and then I get 1 for each player, or something like that.
Sounds about right. Yeah, sure. Plus 1 because you made dinner. You don't get any for having an
I
accident.
made awesome dinner.
Yeah, you did.
All right, he is no longer shaken. He shakes it off.
And who's after Lazlo?
Part of the skin of his face is torn off by Lazlo's hit. He doesn't look as human underneath.
Oh, boy.
All right, after Lazlo is Erling.
Who's left now?
Joffrey is cowering in the corner, incapacitated, and the regent is kicking everybody's ass.
And in this round, it's you and Mr. Apathy. Mr. Apathy Headbasher.
Shepard.
I need to try to take this region thing down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna shoot him.
Shooting him.
We're gonna let the shooting begin.
Interesting. Yes. Shoots the bads.
6.
6 is a hit.
Oh, I thought he was shooting with his dicks.
Oh boy.
Hey.
If you explode on both these 6s, do you reroll both of them or just one?
Yes, both of them.
For damage, both.
Okay.
Well, I mean, actually, it would be either, yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Whew.
Goodness.
No. All right, so he has a toughness of, what did I say it was? Toughness of 6.
12. It's 3 wounds.
3 wounds. So, yeah,
Dropped one.
I put that there on purpose. Vigor, right?
Vigor.
6. So I shook 1.
So 1 of the 3 wounds. And this is not cumulative.
Yeah. 6 again. All right.
Does he have any edges, Josh? Just don't forget, he might have other things that'll help him out.
No, he has mean as a hindrance. He has a vow.
Oh boy.
He has a bunch of powers because he's a spellcaster.
And does he want to get rid of his shaken now that, because I'm guessing, Shepard is about to attack him.
Yeah, I'll burn my. Not shaken, but I'm still -2 for everything. Who else is -2? Just Quirk?
Quirk is on -1.
You're -1. All right, go ahead, Shepard.
Now, since we can see that he is possibly not quite human, can I presume he's supernatural?
No.
What?
Part of his face is coming off.
His face is coming off.
I would not call a ripper something that's been ripped off and put on, making him supernatural.
Okay.
So he's natural.
But, I don't know, yeah, Quirk's not supernatural. He can cast spells.
So he'll take a big swing with his baton.
He's swinging the big stick.
Oh my god. I gotta use my last penny.
Oh, he's brave.
Oh boy. I'm saving my last one to soak.
There we go.
+2.
15.
I think that's a hit with a raise.
15 with your staff against his. He only has a parry of 5.
Oh,
That's a hit with a raise. Hit with a double raise, actually. But
strength plus.
D4 plus 2d6.
Okay.
You actually have the right dice.
And that explodes.
Exploding is fun.
So 6, 7, 11,
Oh, look at Joel.
and +2 for the Elon. So
I don't
use
think
it
that
not-
goes to your.
not to my damage. Alright, so 11.
So the toughness of 6.
I'm not getting my +1 for
Okay.
So it
strength.
takes 1 more
It's
wound.
a wound.
Wow.
So you're gonna soak it.
Gonna try.
You try to soak it. -2.
I rolled an 8.
That soaks a wound.
Yeah, but I can't soak the other ones.
No, they're already taken.
Right. So he
But
still
that 8 comes to a 6, which is still a soak of a wound.
Right. So he takes.
He took nothing from
Right.
Erling's head. Shepard's
He
head.
shook it off. All right.
Redeal. Don't shuffle.
Deal it up.
I get a chance to describe it.
Oh.
Be my guest.
So I take my baton. This time I swing with the left hand, uppercut to the chin on that spot of skin that's falling.
It rips off some more. It looks kind of
Knocked
scaly.
the silly, bloody chin off the
And he turns
chin of his chin.
He turns at you and smiles.
It's kind of scaly.
Did you knock the hair off his chinny chin chin?
That's great.
There you go, Mike. You got a Betty for that one.
Hey, I was speaking with the accent.
I thought you were trying to be Southern.
Thank you, so did I.
Hey, if you think about it, Southern is probably a sort of
There's gonna be
evolution
a
of British, right?
All right, Lazlo.
I'm back.
You're back. You're for top of the order.
All right, so he is. How's he looking? Lizard man.
He's got 2 wounds on him.
He's hurting. He's run out of Bennies too, at an astounding rate.
I'm gonna take a swipe at him with my sword.
You know, math-wise, I still think a gun is a better option.
Yeah, because it's a 4.
It's a static 4 to hit with a gun, where now you're targeting his parry.
Unless you've got a huge strength.
I
Yeah.
won't listen to that.
Is strength versus, or is it agility for the?
What?
Well, the gun is shooting,
It's just 4.
Right, but what's
fighting. For the
fighting
sword.
is strength based? No, it's agility based.
Yeah,
No, shooting is agility based. Fighting is strength based.
Right.
fighting is agility based.
So I
The
can
attack
fight him with
roll-
my
The
agility.
attack roll is agility based.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever you want. Whatever's
Oh,
better.
but it's still a D6 anyway because my fighting's a D6.
Yeah.
So I should go with the shot instead.
You have the potential to do more damage though with strength, so there's your trade-off. Or with melee. If you've got a good strength and a good weapon. Although then again, if you got a rifle, you're rolling 2d8s.
I'll shoot him.
There you go. In the back, at point blank range.
I think this is my fifth and sixth, or fifth or
This is your 4th round of shooting.
4.
That's it.
That's a hit. Where it would not have been a hit with the
Yeah,
melee.
with the
7.
7 shakes him. I gotta save that Benny.
whose turn is it? It's your turn, right?
It's Erling's turn.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I should have bet Benny. I spent that Benny. He's no longer shaking. Erling's gonna have to earn it.
I'm up.
You're up, bud.
This guy's like
All
wrestling.
right, I guess I'm gonna try to shoot him again.
Good luck.
Because he doesn't get to act enough.
Yeah.
You know, he acted at the beginning of last turn, now he's acting at the end of this turn. You're each going to do it twice.
Yeah.
Dude, I just want you to know I have a D8 in shooting, and I rolled a 6 on my D6 the last 3 rolls. My D8, I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 4.
Do you see that?
That's the world's smallest violin.
6, 8. I rolled an 8.
That's a
To
hit,
hit with a raise, that's an extra D6 damage.
So there's no limit to how many wounds he can soak in the same turn?
There is not.
As long as he's got Benny's.
As long as they keep exploding on the die roll.
Yeah. I mean, you could roll 50 and
Oh,
soak every
he's
wound.
shit-eating grin over there.
So, 10 wounds.
He's counting his head again.
I guess it's 12 wounds.
25 damage.
That's
I'm
insane.
not even going to bother trying to soak that.
Nope. You got 1 Benny left.
I'll hold on to that.
It's at a -2.
Go ahead, Mikey. Describe what happens.
Erling cocks his pistol.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that is what she said. Erling cocks his pistol, brings up his arm, essentially placing the gun right up against his head, pulls the trigger,
Hang on, Mike. Before you do
splits
this,
his skull, splits his skull wide open.
can we identify him as a ripper? Oh, no, wait. He's not unnatural. He's a ripper. Sorry. Yeah, we want him dead. Fuck it. I'm not trying to keep him alive.
Sure.
Werewolves would have been great to have alive.
Okay.
Too late.
All right. So Mikey is
So
blown.
you just turn his head into a canoe?
It's kind of like Terminator 2.
Yes.
No, it's not coming back. It's not coming back. All right, so Joffrey is there. Doc X is there. I'm hoping Jeffrey will put his toy away there so he can play again.
I'm playing.
He's playing Boom the Beach.
Do we know where this guy came from?
Which guy?
This lizard dude.
Well, he only had some scaly skin under his chin.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I look to see, is there an open doorway that's leading out into the...
You have Joffrey. He's still alive.
I know, but I don't want him to call people in reinforcements. I want to go close that door.
Why don't you just go sit on top of him?
Because people can come in the door. That's what I'm worried
All right. There, you close the door.
about. Okay.
While he's doing that, I go sit on Joffrey.
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! You made me do it!
Where is my brother?
Who made you do it?
Him! He's pointing at the what's left of the guy's skull.
Mess. The pile of
Who
food.
was
You gotta
that?
heal Bob.
Yeah, I should probably try to heal Bob. Get my
Since he's bleeding in a puddle of blood.
Erling, hold still. Hold still. Let me tend to your wounds. Wounds or wound? How many wounds?
Wound.
Wound.
Hmm.
Alright, so I'm at a -1, but I got a +2 because I'm a healer. And a D8.
Wow. Damage, healing. What is
What
this?
game is this? Alright, 5. Yeah, 6 is going to heal that wound. So I bind you up, I stop your bleeding, you're pretty well functional. Give you a little morphine ether. Just
You have my thanks, Doctor.
I like
Thank you.
give people ether. It wasn't nice though. I was poking around in there trying to see what I could see.
He gives us some ether just because.
He just passes the bottle around.
Inhale this. Do not touch.
Doctor, I thought that you had 3 sponges, but I only count 2 sponges now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, could be the ether. Never mind.
Let me go. What do you want?
Lisa definitely did help. Yeah.
Let me go. Let me go. Don't hurt me.
I want to know what that was and who that was.
I don't. He was my father's advisor. I just do whatever he said. I'm afraid of him.
Where is my brother?
I don't think you need to be afraid of him anymore, but
No. There's men in the dungeon.
Men? More than one?
what do you mean there's men in the dungeon?
Men we've captured that he's been experimenting on.
There's the dungeons. Experimenting. Oh.
Who's experimenter?
He was.
Josh, I tie his arms up and legs up.
Can we take his notes?
You gonna tie his legs up so he can't lead you where you're going?
Do we need him to lead us to the dungeon?
Yeah, let's do it.
Was the experiments being done in a dungeon?
All right, if we need him, then I just tie his arms up then.
All right.
Mikey, hold the knife to his throat and tell him to lead us to the dungeon.
To the laboratory. Lead us to the laboratory.
Yes.
It's the same.
I just put the gun up against his forehead, against his temple, and tell him to start walking.
Okay. Please don't hurt me.
You won't get hurt if you bring us to where these other men are.
It's Bill Paxton.
Before we leave, though,
True
we want to
Lies.
True Lies. It's Bill Paxton and True Lies.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic. Oh god, look at that. What a spy piss himself.
He leads you through a couple
Alright,
corridors,
Paxton.
down a
Wait,
couple stairs.
before we leave, can we check the body of the Ripper? Unless Michael has already done that.
What are
We're
you
checking
looking for?
bodies. We're searching the bodies for anything interesting.
So the soldiers had partially shredded their uniforms. They had mundane equipment. The regent, excuse me, his power was spell based, so he really didn't have anything with him.
Everybody reload your guns.
No jewelry.
He had a gold necklace. No inscription or anything fancy on it.
We reload
And a
our
fancy ring.
guns.
That's a great call.
Yes. And I put my pistol away and I pull out my rifle.
Okay. Marching order.
Last.
First.
I've got Joffrey, so
He's kind
I
of
guess
first,
I'm
I'm right
front.
behind him.
I guess I'm in the lead with Joffrey. He's basically red shirt, so
Yeah, I'll pocket the.
More like yellow pants right now, though.
Joffrey is Takis.
Yes.
You have chosen. Holy.
Maybe it's wiser that you're not guarding him.
All right, so he takes you down. You're pretty deep. Yeah, you're three or four.
I am.
You're you're 3 or 4 levels down below.
Are there levels on each floor, or is it just a stairwell going down?
There's levels.
Okay.
There's a lot to see, but you're not. He's taking you where you want to go.
Or is he?
He did say get the key from the regent's body, so you retrieve the key. He gets you down to the bottom stairs, and he turns to you and goes, "I've only been in here once or twice, and it's scary."
What's so scary about it?
Oh,
You open the door.
oh, actually, you know what? And this is the point where Egon Brown pushes up to the front and like tries to grab the keys to get in there first.
I unlock the door.
I push you
I
aside.
push, we
The
push.
booby trap comes down. 4 spikes on a big.
We push Joffrey through first.
NPC? It's a laboratory.
It is a laboratory / dungeon. There's a series of cells lining the walls. There's at least 4 or 5 different individuals in there, some in different states of disrepair.
Zoltan.
I
There's-
think we found a laboratory.
There's a couple of operating tables, jars, beakers, bubbling things, the whole shebang.
I
Straight out of,
search for notes and any unusual instruments.
I searched for my brother.
You find your brother
Whatever.
unconscious in one of the cells.
Hmm.
We look for the key. Does the same key unlock that cell?
There's a couple keys in the ring. One opens that cell. The first cell is
We
a.
unlock no other cells.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what you see in each cell.
Okay, just
The first cell, you don't see the invisible man in. No.
Invisible stalker.
Invisible
there
stalker.
was 10 invisible men. in-
Castle Amber, dungeon level.
There was 10 invisible men with Zoltan, and they attack us.
From the back.
They who walk behind.
The this thing's still recording.
God, just the concept of that drives me. Oof.
So the first room holds a man. It looks like both of his arms have been replaced with wolf arms. No, not wolf arms. With clawed hands. With an arm,
Bears?
hairy arm, claws on the end. What was that?
Bears?
Bigger claws.
Like monster claws.
Yeah, like monster claws. Like
And
tentacles.
also, guys, you notice there's 2 name tags. Actually, just one name tag, but there's a name on it, and then it's scratched out, and there's another name underneath. The first name reads Harry, and then that's scratched out, and then underneath that it's Barry.
Very.
So, where is everybody? I know you're searching for notes.
Oh,
Or are you looking? Are you looking at the experiments?
Yes, everything.
Which one first?
I don't know.
I want to know where everybody is.
Kennedy Candy Store.
What's closest to the door?
The operating table.
I'm totally looking at the operating table, searching around for any instruments or notes.
There's bottles of fluid, like IV stuff. I mean, like green stuff, green IVs. I mean, crazy stuff.
I want to take samples of everything. If
There are notes which you found in the notebook.
I want
You're
samples
enthralled.
of the fluids. I want to inspect and talk to the subjects.
Shepard, what are you doing?
I'm helping Lazlo look in the cells.
All right, Erling. Let me guess. Guarding the door.
Yeah, I guess. No, I've got Joffrey with me, right? So
Yes.
I'm kind of keeping an eye on him, and
Everybody else.
Corporal will guard the door. Corporal will guard the way in.
All right. So the first cage was by the door. Like I said, the guy's in there. There's not a lot of light in the eyes. You know, there doesn't seem to be any intellect there. The second cage looks like it's recovering from surgery. It doesn't look like it's going to make it. It looks like the guy tried to transplant the head of something onto the guy's body. The third cage.
Do I have time to invent the camera? Or get a camera? No, the camera's invented. I'll get a camera.
You don't have an hour to take pictures, sorry. The third cage holds a man who's unconscious. You can't tell if he's dead or alive from where you are.
Hmm.
The fourth cage, there's a guy, big scar down his chest, like and like he was opened up and sewn back up, and he's there. He's looking at you.
How there is he?
Feral? It's hard to tell.
Cast them, they aim.
So, in the last cage, Zoltan, he's curled up in the ball, semi-conscious.
I rush in.
He tears your face off. No. It looks like he'd been beaten pretty badly. Doesn't look like there had been surgery performed on him.
If only there was a doctor to help tend to his wounds.
Zoli.
You do see a bunch of needle marks in his arm.
Looks like that needle's in your arms.
Brother, is that you?
Yes.
I can't see.
What did they do to you?
Hibernation sickness.
They stuck things into my arm, and I don't know. Things came and it burned. It froze. I don't know what they've done to me.
We will get you back home.
He can barely walk, but with your help, you can kind of carry him out.
Dr. Braun, is there anything you could do for him?
What?
To him?
Give me a moment. I'm doing research.
See if you can find in these books what they, in the records, what they did to him.
Dr. Brown comes out of his reverie and searches the notes for what may have been done. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Let's get back to the good stuff. And it's just, take a look.
you find detailed descriptions of what they did to each of them. When you get to Zoltan.
Oh, that's some very interesting stuff prepared for him. Let me tell you what we're going to do to your brother.
You know, it makes perfect sense to somebody who knows what it is. For you, it's tested serum 1 with this dosage, tested serum 2 with this dosage. So you have to find other documentation that describes what the serums do.
Once we must get samples of the serums.
So.
And test them.
Oh, we do have a perfect test subject here.
A perfect test subject?
This is the king.
Zoltan.
No.
There's also,
Joffrey.
as you
He's Turkish. He's not Hungarian.
As you continue your perusal, there are a couple other jars with freshly acquired organs, eyes that aren't human. What you guess passes as a heart, so on and so forth.
Is there any use for Joffrey still?
The hostage to get us out of the castle.
Would you like to take him hostage in return? An eye for an eye? The sort of thing that now you can take him and put him in your dungeon, Lazlo?
That is not how we work.
Oh.
Perhaps we should attempt to freeze the other subjects, or maybe we can recruit them to the Rippers.
Quark was by the door where the first cage was with the guy with the clawed arms. Mm-hmm. He explodes out of the cage, crashing through the door.
Oh, bloody hell.
His claws rake through your face, scratching out both of your eyes.
What? Can I get a roll for that?
You can roll an agility check to avoid it, but you need a raise.
Okay. I have one Benny left. I can give it a shot, I guess.
Thank you.
Rolled a 3. Okay, well, there goes the last Benny.
Well, just making a point here.
We just found 2 eyes.
There are eyes here.
There are eyes here?
And a doctor.
You may want to save that Benny to recover from surgery versus trying to make a raise to avoid the surgery.
Oh, man. So lose my sight, and then hopefully he can restore my sight.
Yeah.
Maybe not even with my freaking eyes.
Oh, I think your eyes will be destroyed in the process. You'll need new eyes.
Oh, I'm keeping my eyes. I'm keeping my eyes.
Damn your eyes!
You got somebody to pick from.
5.
That's not a raise.
That's not a raise.
That is not a raise.
Kvok!
I'm out of bennies.
Shoot at the animal.
I assume multiple people open fire for all your shooting.
I think even
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rifle. No, that's
Quirk clutches his eyes and goes to the ground on his knees, screaming. The agony is
You get a shooting roll,
unbearable.
Jeff? Shooting roll by E?
3.
Shooting roll. Yep.
You got a Benny left?
nice.
6.
Damage by E?
9.
Shooting damage, Jeff?
We all need to be doing this, don't we?
Between the two of them, I suspect there's not going to be much left to him.
16 damage for me.
Oh, nice.
18 damage.
Literally one in each eye for this thing.
Okay, we're not using his eyes.
Arms get blown off.
Yeah, you guys just open fire on him. All right.
Reload.
I go and inspect Quark.
Quark's eyes are gone.
I grab Quark and I help him.
He's in
to the
shock.
operating
He's
table.
barely conscious. He's in shock.
Get that ether ready.
Shut up. I go to my doctor bag. I get the ether out and I put it over Quark's face and say, just breathe, Doc. Just breathe, Mr. Quark. Just breathe.
Breathe deeply.
Hey, the pain! Oh!
Just keep your eyes closed.
He lapses into unconsciousness.
Quick, get me those eyes from the job. I have one chance to try to restore his sight to him.
What?
You find notes.
You see this pile of jelly that is on his face? Those are his eyeballs. His eyeballs are destroyed. We have fresh eyeballs over there that are ready for transplant. We must use them now to have any chance of restoring his sight.
Alright.
Choose one
Your
right and
your
one
brother,
left.
who is very badly hurt, fuck him, he's waiting.
We can have a magazine.
Which eye is left, which eye is right?
Oh God, could you imagine? The one with the L on the jaw is left, and the one with the R on the jaw is the right eye. Your job is to make sure I don't hit some black ones when I insert them.
His left or your left?
Looking through
Oh
the
boy, I don't know.
looking through his notes.
I was gonna say, I'm looking through the notes furiously.
You do find some reference to inserting eyes. It uses serum 3 to help counteract the
Look for serum 3. It is described like this.
It's blue and
Oh,
bubbling.
I found it. It says right here on the label, serum 3.
It's
Oh my
blue and
God.
bubbling.
Brings that over here. People need that.
I'm trusting you guys to restore my vision. This is great. Fantastic.
If there was one person this could happen to, Bob, I'm glad it was you.
I'm glad I opted not to watch the door.
I can't watch the door now. I have no eyes.
I'm gonna put Ripper
We
Tech
got
on
this
somebody.
Ripper Tech.
Somebody's getting Ripper Tech somewhere. Tonight was it. All right.
Should we just roll?
It's 11:25. We still have 2 minutes. Go ahead and do your Ripper Tech.
Well,
roll.
there's also the suspense of.
If you want, yeah, this is a good stopping point. You could pick
No.
up.
We'll let you finish up because we can get out of here and finish our
Tie him
adventure.
down?
He's unconscious.
You should still time it down.
You should hold him. Just and I don't need everybody around for assistance. If there's any. Oh wait, we haven't discovered the germ theory of disease yet, have we?
Can you explain the process of Like, does anybody know the rules for this?
I don't remember. I just know I have to do a Ripper Tech roll.
The good thing is you got 2 weeks to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ripper Tech is on page. It starts on page 42 of the book, the Player's Guide. All right, on a Ripper Tech table.
I'm rolling on the Ripper Tech table, or I'm rolling to see if the search is.
Ripper Tech comes in the form of temporary extracts and permanent implants. This would be considered a permanent implant, which requires some type of medical procedure. These range from grafts or blood transfusions to major invasive surgery, replacing body parts and even internal organs. This is somewhere between major surgery and
major surgery.
invasive surgery and major surgery.
Yeah.
This has got to be pretty invasive and pretty major.
In addition to the physical damage the procedure can inflict, the ripper must also contend with the mental trauma of having foreign monstrous tissue implanted into their body.
That's on
He's a
you,
tough
Bob.
guy.
That's
You
on
can do
you.
it.
Implanting Ripper Tech. Once a Ripper has acquired a Ripper lab and the raw materials necessary to create an implant,
which happen to have all that on hand.
We're improvising. Guys, this is freaking me out even worse than usual. A successful knowledge Ripper Tech roll is needed to implant the material into another Ripper. A hero cannot implant Ripper Tech into his or her own body. Ripper Tech knowledge.
4.
The roll is modified by the enhancements Ripper Tech modifier.
I don't know what that means.
I do.
We
I'll
need to
make
get
it up.
+2.
So I'm rolling my Ripper Tech knowledge.
Yes.
I got a 4.
Okay.
Do I want to keep that, or do I want to try for a raise?
All right, hold on a second. Let me find something comparable to what I have in mind here. I'm going to call this. We don't give you a lot of examples here.
I'm trying to think. What sort of creatures that go up in the night have good vision?
What makes you think it's going to be good vision?
That Bob might want. I don't know.
Bats don't have vision, they use radar.
Okay, that is. I'm going to consider that.
It's predator vision. He can see you ultraviolet and
Cats? How about all felines?
Can you just change my brown eyes blue? Can you just do that? Like, don't have to get crazy here. I just want to be able to see again. Really, that's all I'm asking for.
Well, I know we are surrounded. It could be wolf eyes, werewolf eyes.
Hmm.
It could be. I don't know. I'm throwing stuff out. It seems
Oh,
like.
I have an idea.
Okay. Because it's we don't know.
Well, actually, they're cat eyes. You can tell them by.
Oh, the shape of the eyes and the pupils and the.
Yeah. By the shape, they look more feline-ish,
They're gonna be really small. No size.
cat-ish.
And shiny.
It's gonna be one of those things.
But they're unnatural cats.
It's gonna be one of those things where every time he looks at the mirror, he's gonna know that he's not normal.
Everybody who looks at him is gonna know he's not normal.
Every time I try to hit on somebody in the bar, they're going to look deep into my eyes, and then they're going to scream in terror, and then run out of the bar. This is going to do terrible things to my game. Now, I just want to say.
Okay, regardless of how successful the surgery was, the hero must roll on the implant table. See page 50
I think
to
that's
determine any unexpected side effects. So you successfully implanted the eyes based on your roll.
yay. That was quick. So we only held this up like 5 minutes.
Not bad at all.
Your implant, you wrote, okay. Implant table modifier.
And I'm
Oh, wait a
assuming
minute.
that also heals.
Oh,
any
no,
wounds.
I'm wrong. I'm sorry. So you had a success.
Yeah.
You rolled a what?
I rolled a 4.
Okay. So you just had a success. There was no raise. So there's no, okay. Implant successful. Recipient suffers standard reason loss for the implant. Now, Bob, you roll on the implant table.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
D20.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
A D20?
Well, it's not
D20 and preferably a 19 or 20.
All right, here comes my 1D20 roll.
It's actually possible to get less than a 0 and more than a 20.
I got
Oh,
a
dude, Bob, that's a perfect roll. I mean, it could be better, but textbook procedure.
What do you? We steal my thunder.
But there's monsters, isn't there?
The operation went smoothly, and if successful, which it was, reduces the reason loss from this implant by 1 point to a minimum of 0. So you have no reason loss.
Oh, okay. You want to raise.
If the operation was not successful, treat the above as PHEW, PHEW. That just means nothing unexpected happens. So you actually suffer no reason loss for your.
So,
So it was a successful
is there
surgery.
a downside to this that well, of course I look freaky, but is there a downside to this that you have? The shoe hasn't dropped yet, has it?
Based on your rolls, you successfully implanted Ripper Tech and did not suffer any negatives from it.
So you're basically like the drug dealer on the corner handing out crack. And this was my first time, and it was free, but the next time's going to cost me. This is what's going on here.
The next time it may or may not cost you.
I see. This could be fun. I could use some hands next. This could be fun.
Yeah, Bob, you basically got lucky and nothing bad happened and you have eyes again.
Ooh.
It could obviously have been extremely bad if you rolled really low in that D20.
I'm curious how it will affect his charisma.
Yeah, it's gonna be. They'll take a charisma hit.
Or a bonus.
You're certainly going to have to blindfold him as he heals on the way out.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then soon, once you get back to the Ripper Lodge, you'll have them look at him to make sure you did a decent job.
I think he's gonna have a hard time adjusting to the new light sensitivity.
The new light does it. I have very dark glasses now. All the time. I wear my sunglasses at night. All right, you guys successfully exit the castle utilizing Joffrey as your human shield.
Let's say we can walk right out to the front gate to the
You
guys
walk
who are
out to
fighting,
the-
and they can escort us back.
You right out to the front gates. You are at the front gate. What do you do with him, Jeff?
With
Joffrey.
we take him with us.
Ooh.
That's not the response
I
I
didn't
expected.
expect that either.
I thought he was going to be a body with a bullet in it. That would be
Shocking.
the old world way.
No, he might be valuable to the people at the lodge. They may want to question him more.
So after the surge is successful, guys, did you want to let some of these other people out of the cells so that we could take some business?
You take you take like 16 notebooks with you. You can barely walk with everything you're carrying.
Oh, but no people.
People on the cells.
Obviously, you've killed the one.
Yeah.
There was the
Are we sure he's dead? I go check on him. I want to make sure, before I murder him.
so there was the let me think.
Claws.
There was Claw. Well, there was the
Claws
first guy
is
with the
dead.
He was
claws.
hard to tackle.
He was dead. There was the guy who was cut open all the way. He's got no lights on. There was
Transplant head.
transplanted head dead. He's dead. Doesn't know it yet. He's dead and doesn't know it yet.
Do we know it? Because I totally want to try to save him.
It's breathing, but there's
There's one left.
There's no light
There was
on.
no response from that guy. He was just lying there. You don't know if he was dead or not. You'd have to go in and check him.
I'm going to check him.
He's dead.
Damn.
So really, you have the guy who had his chest cut open. Jeff, give me a notice check.
5.
You recognize him as one of the guys from the Farkra Watama.
Oh, no, I checked the notebooks to see if I can figure out what they did to him.
You recognize him as one of the Farkra Smalka,
Pack.
the Wolf Pack.
Oh, he's one of the bad. He's one of the
Good
islands?
guys. No.
Oh, you're the wolf. You were the okay.
They replaced his lungs with werewolf lungs in the hopes of giving him better
Pulmonary.
Stamina.
stamina, cardiovascular.
Okay.
I don't know. I made that up. I thought it was good.
That's cool. No, I didn't take it. I'm just
You go
wondering
ahead
if
and
we want to let
take
him out
him
of the
out.
cell and take him with us.
You can try to take him. You recognize him, Jeff.
I take him.
He's definitely.
Is there anything else that's of value in this castle? I asked Joffrey, is there anything that would of value in this castle that we might want to take with us?
A lot of stuff, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, there's the treasury, but there's not that much in it. The regent was wearing it down, buying that stuff.
Okay, I think we clean out the treasury and then we can go.
I don't know if we want to take the time to do that.
We work our way back upstairs.
But we have all the treasure here. Please help me carry more serums.
Yep, we work our way up as we go past the treasury.
You're able to take out a couple of sacks of money, I guess is the best way to put it.
Sacks of JGPs.
Sacks of JGPs.
I like stacks of JGPs, I'm good with that.
And you make your way to the front entrance.
Why don't we just get ourselves some horses?
At this point, what's going on up there?
It's quiet out there. It's hours later. I mean, the sun's come up. It's hours later.
We did have to do eye transplants.
Yeah, you don't do eye transplants every 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's saddle up the horses.
Oh, one thing I forgot to do is as I was going through surgery, I totally had to have a cigarette. So I was smoking a cigarette as I was doing the surgery right over his face.
And then you shot some opium up. That packet of opium finally came in handy.
Wait, hold on. I washed my hands after I was done with the
Really just
surgery.
turned into the.
What, Mikey?
I washed my hands after I was done with his surgery.
There you go.
Indiana Jones. That's what I'm picturing now.
Guy who got his face melted?
Yeah.
The ball eyeball's falling out.
The hand.
You're still, Bob. I mean, your eyes are scratched out. You have a big slash right down your face. Your face is scarred.
I did what I could with that, but I'm not a plastic surgeon.
I am glad that I am alive. No complaints.
You
I'll
have,
take it.
you have a nose and you have eyelids. But they close this way.
But does anybody else have a real hunger for tuna right now? I could go for a tuna fish sandwich.
A saucer of milk.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you licking your hands?
And rubbing them on your...
At least you're not looking at his ass yet. There's a penny for me.
You got one leg way the hell up in the air.
Who knew he was so flexible?
Hey,
All right, guys. I think that was a very successful adventure tonight.
Well done.
Bob have 9 lives now?
No, now we've got to 8.
This would be very reminiscent of the Calvin and Hobbes I have in my office. Nothing's as inspiring as the last minute. Or something along lines like that.
Oh, guys, before you go, if I could just ask for 2 minutes of your time. Do you remember back in the days when we did the Out of the Abyss and we were trapped as prisoners in that cave and then we were chased by drow and Joel had this weird menage a trois thing where he was chained and watched a drow have sex with another drow? So if I could ask you each to remember what character you played and just give me one quote from your character. Just pretend to be your character for 1 minute because I'm setting up the YouTube stuff for that. And I think the intro, I'm going to have quotes from your characters as part of the intro.
Do you want the druid or Damakos?
Both. Preferably both.
I'm totally going to have to get back to you on that.
All right. Well, then maybe think about it now. But in 2 weeks' time, see if you guys can come up with a couple of quotes for each of your characters from that game. You can remember that far back.
Okay.
Did we burn pretty much every Benny tonight?
I thought I had 1 left. Jeff picked up my 1.
I think I have. How many do I only used 1, I think.
You had 1 or 2 left. Bob, I think, had the 1 left.
Yeah.
No, I was out.
I think I had 1 left.
Yeah, I think we probably used more bennies tonight than we have in the entire campaign.
Oh, yeah. Amazing what combat will do. And we weren't hoarding them all for.
I kind of liked combat tonight. It wasn't too bad.
No.
It moved okay. We had a little bit of it. I kind of ramrodded Bob into getting his face slashed off, but I think that ultimately it will be more enjoyable.
So he told you that you stuck your arm in the pot. He didn't ask you, he told you.
All right, I'm stopping the recording.